Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Hello, welcome everybody, happy Tuesday. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back to Elincia. Oh boy. Oh boy. Will Elincia cause a game over again? Is Elincia the one that's cost me the most Ironmans in history? I think she is. I think Elincia's cost me like 3 Ironmans in total. 3 or 4. I think so, yeah. Hello, Lero. Hello, the cool Sekrom. Hello, Waffle Supremes. Hello, Joe. Hello, Alfred Bonanza. Hello, Felix. Hello, Benguibi. Hello, Max Potion. Peter Rodriguez, the legendary Mr. Stark, Elenia, 8138. Hello, Rayman. I'm not drinking Soylent, it's Monster. Hello, Rox. Hello, Donut Waffle. Hello, your waifu. I'm not drinking Soylent. I realized that Radiant Dawn doesn't have full guard or anything like that. No, I mean the Ragnall does make you immune to crits, at least in Path of Radiance. I think it does in Radiant Dawn too, right? So I guess Ragnall is the full guard. But yeah, no, I mean no protecting against effective damage. That is true, actually. That is true. Hi Mangs, I will try not to fart this stream. I mean, dude, you're on your own. You can fart as much as you want. That's the joy of being alone, you know. I love how Con started the Soylent bit, completely unprovoked too. I never drank Soylent on stream. I don't get it. Best the East Tan. I do like iced tea. Iced tea and Monster. Why are you late? I am late. I need to piss. Such a promising start. Manx got this in the bag. I'm glad some people I'm glad some people are optimistic. Favorite fjord? Oh, Sogn og Fjordane. No wait, Geiranger. No, I never drink Soylent, but I certainly don't drink it on stream. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to start on Act 2. Elincia. Are you guys ready for this shit? You guys ready for Elincia to end a 5th run? I'm not. Part 2 of Countries and Kings.
Dain has been reborn. Word of King Pelias's coronation reaches neighboring Crimea within days. Crimea itself has spent the past 3 years rebuilding from the damage it suffered during the Mad King's War. News that Ashnard's son now sits on Dain's throne sends waves of unease and worry rippling across the land. Alas, this is not the only thing disturbing the people of Crimea during this time. There is an ever-widening gap emerging between Crimea's noble class and the nation's young ruler, Queen Elincia. Crimea lost its king during the Dain invasion, and Elincia is still an inexperienced ruler. What's more, her very existence was a secret from the public, and so she came unexpectedly to her succession. Many of Crimea's noble houses raised their voices in protest against her rule. Elincia's desire for a long-lasting peace has driven her to strengthen Crimea's ties with the Laguz nation of Gallia. and to renounce Crimeia's claim to rule over a defeated Dain. Her political moderation is seen as a sign of weakness among her critics. Ike, the young hero who led Crimea to victory in the Mad King's War, was granted a peerage for his heroism and bravery. The elevation of a common mercenary to the nobility, however, widened the rift between the aristocracy and the queen yet further. Perhaps to avoid becoming mired in these power struggles,
Ike was like,
renounced
nah,
his peerage and
I'm
took
good.
his leave of the court. Yet Ike's actions did little to placate the nobility. They continued to criticize the queen's every decision and lay squarely at her feet the blame for all of Crimea's woes.
So everyone is asking, yes, it turns out my Joffrey actually did get defense transfers. It turns out when a unit is killed in Path of Radiance, the only thing it loses are its support bonuses. They still transfer just fine as long as they reach 20. So, you have acknowledged Peleus as the new crowned king of Dain? Your Majesty, this is beyond the pale. I have not forgotten our war with Dain. 3 years is not so long as that, but do not forget. I don't know why, but every time I see this guy's face, I start laughing. I'll show what I mean. This guy right here. His expression is, he's like, no, you can't just promote a commoner. I don't know, he looks so mad. Bravo, Your Majesty. Well spoken indeed. Your words paint a picture of idealism rarely seen here at court. However, and I beg your forgiveness, it is quite apparent your grasp of politics remains childishly naive. Abandoning rule over Dain and reconciling with her most hated enemy. This will not do. The people will soon take their discontent to the streets. What's more, I chose Bastion, the Count 𝗵𝗴𝗂, as your envoy. His skills in court are vital to Crimea. To send away such a key figure, tell me, Your Highness, how exactly do you plan to rule without him? Yeah, Bastion should have been part of this. Very sad that he's, like, gone for most of the game. The Count 𝗵𝗴𝗂 himself gladly volunteered as a delegate. Her Majesty's decision was only, Lady Lucia, still your tongue. You are not Her Majesty. Do not presume to speak for her. Yeah, Lady Lucia, please refrain from speaking if you have not been directly addressed. Your familiarity with the Queen does not grant you a seat in the Royal Assembly. Although you may have been raised as a sister to Her Majesty the Queen, kindly remember your place. You have my apologies. And you, General Joffrey, does your dual loyalty to Her Majesty stem only from your unchecked emotions? Those was a taste for gossip or talking, I wonder. Have you heard what the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is saying about you? What? Joffrey. At any rate, growing discontent has brought the royal family of Crimea to a crossroads of sorts. Your Highness, this is all on you. Indeed, Your Majesty. What do you intend to do? Meh. I do like that you get to see some political bickering. I do love a good political drama in FE sometimes. I do. I do kind of like that there's some discontent and that people are questioning her rule. I mean, she is very young and very inexperienced, and, you know, ruling a nation is complicated, you know? Queen Elincia. Marsa, how are you today? And what are you doing here? Lucia told me about those Goodnick nobles and their chest-beating contests, so I thought you could do some cheering up. I do wish, though, that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 was part of this initial scene. Instead of having two, like, faceless nobles, why not show 𝗏𝗏𝗏 actually challenging her authority to set him up as a villain? I actually like 𝗏𝗏𝗏 a lot. Like, his design is really cool. But he is a little... He doesn't have a lot of presence in the story until the very end. Like, he could have really used an intro scene here, I think. You weren't in your chambers or the garden, so I guessed you would be out here. Forgive me, I needed some time to think. I'm sorry to trouble you. Not at all. After everything you've done for me, it's the least I can do. Why the fuck is Marcia working for Elincia? Good question. I thought she was going back to Benyon. I guess she's back here now. It was nice of you to hire me as a royal knight, but hiring my sponge-brained, spine-deprived brother might qualify you for sainthood. Even so, I'm afraid I may have caused you some great number of hardships. Huh? Oh, the grief I'm getting from the nobles? It's nothing I can't handle. If you think your country has a stuffed shirt windbags for our aristocracy, you should see Benyon's. When I was a Pegasus Knight there, they had a new shenanigan every week. After that, the Crimean crybabies are no big deal. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗂𝗍 is here. No, it's my fault, and I'm sorry. I'm so new at all this. Even you are affected by my blunders. Sometimes I think maybe I just don't have what it takes to be a queen. That's not true, Queen Elincia. Anyone can strut around in a queen hat and say she's a ruler, but you always put your people first. Look, it's not that you're doing a bad job. It's just everyone's on edge lately, with Dane getting a new king and all. People are worried that Dane will start another war like the one 3 years ago, and they're taking it out on you. Just don't let those peacock-wearing nobles bug you, and remember that you don't have to go at it alone. You got friends everywhere. Thank you, Marcia. Your kind words have lifted my spirit. That's right. I'm not alone. I must be strong for the sake of our people, as the protector of our homeland. Yeah, they could have, like, I feel like Ludwig should have at least been name-dropped in that scene. This is, by the way, this might be one of my favorite, like, aesthetically Fire Emblem chapters of all time. I really dig this. Like, fighting in the air is a really cool concept. Huh? Queen Elincia? What the heck is going on there? Hmm? Hey, how dare you harass us? Begone, insolent fools! Begone, I say! 𝗧𝗶𝗱𝗀! Fear not, my lady. This senile old bird will gladly trade his life for your protection. They say nothing is as beautiful as the herons of Serens, especially a royal princess. You'll fetch a pretty penny for some lord or others, and our pockets are a little light. What do you say, Captain? Yes, naturally. She should prove to make a fine gift. Seize them and mind the raven's talons. This is unbelievable. Stand back, you unrepentant dogs. 𝗚𝗲𝗁𝗀 does not give in easily. Man, silence that cawing raven. Who would pay for an old crow like that anyway? Leave him. Stop right there, criminal scum! To the company, how droll. Benyon's Draconites. Are you lost, or have you just been letting those scaly fleabags do your navigating? What you're doing in Crimea Sky? We're merely strayed a bit in our duties patrolling the border. Do you have a problem with that? You and your flying snakes are in violation of Crimea's sovereignty. Besides, do you have any idea who you're dealing with here, Reptile Breath? Marcia, stop. We cannot afford to start antagonizing the Benyon army. I'm the Queen of Crimea. But your majesty, we can't just let those wyvern monkeys run rampant. We're not going to. As long as they don't realize I'm the queen, we should be fine. Benyon Draconites, you will only be warned once. Leave this area immediately. I serve the Queen of Crimea. Trespassers on Crimean territory will be dealt with, no exceptions. A queen, she says, the very queen that relied on us, the Benyon Empire, to free her nation. Imperial Draconites are not frightened by soldiers so weak as Crimean Pegasus Knights. Listen up, leave those two alone. It's the Serenus Maiden we want. Do not allow her to escape. Looks like we'll not talk any sense into them. I suppose we have no choice. Sir 𝗚𝗁𝗀, we're here to help you. Albie, it's Her Majesty, Queen Elincia. Fate has smiled upon us. I hate to be a bother, considering it's been so long, but your assistance is mostly appreciated. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first part of Act 2. I really like this map. I think it's cool that you actually have clouds that move around. Like, they move to the right every turn, so you kind of... It's like moving terrain. Very cool concept of a map. Oh boy. Ah boy. Oh, this girl. This bitch. Oh, Elincia, why art thou Elincia? So you may notice that my Elincia's weapon ranks are a little higher than normal. I think... yeah, she's got S rank and stays. This is thanks to the transfer bonuses. A character doesn't need to be level 20 to transfer their weapon ranks. Or so we discovered. So... just by transferring Elincia, her weapon ranks will be much better. Which is nice. But, yeah, she actually does have 3 authority stars, which does translate into, I think, 9% hit and avoid, or is it 5% per star in Radiant Dawn? I don't remember. But, oh, she went from B to A swords. Okay, I see. So, Elincia. She is, she's pretty good in this game, at least, you know, at first, and she's also viable in the end game because she is a flying staff Kanto user, which is nice. And sadly, they don't give her the Amity. They would have been very nice to have the Amity for this map. She's sadly stuck with a Slim Sword. So even if she procs her stun skill, she might not kill. She's pretty good on this map though. Like, her stats are really good. She's actually a tier 3 unit, so she'll gain experience very slowly. And she only has 20 levels to grow in this game, but she has really good growth rates to make up for it. I tend to bring Elincia to the tower in most of my Ironmans. I find her to just be a nice utility unit. It's nice to have a flying healer. Only really Mist can do the healing Kanto, aside from Elincia, so she's just really nice like that. And her Heaven Affinity is not great. It only gives a boost hit, but she can be paired up with some units that need the accuracy to make them a little bit more viable in the tower. Yeah, she can, with the Amity, I believe she can one-run KO the Ashera Auras. This is very true. Yeah, I think game over conditions right here are Elincia, Lian, 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗂, RIP Marsha. No one cares about her, I guess. So yeah, we can't lose anyone except for Marsha on this map, which is a bit of a shame. Electric Legend donated $5. Hey Mangs, I'm working on a reverse recruitment for Underon Saga, and I'm wondering if you'd be interested in playing. 2, should I swap for 𝗁𝗲𝗂? I would advise you to wait until Definitive Edition come out before making that, because but if you're gonna use the base ROM, I mean, sure, yeah. Yeah, Electric Letter. I just read your super chat. Sorry for taking a while, but yeah, I'd like to play it, sure, but I would. I'm just gonna go and ask if my wife is okay. I think, yeah, sorry, we got a phone call from her family. It's nothing. It's nothing bad. It's actually good news. Just wanted to make sure she was okay. She ran out of the room. I just wanted to make sure nothing bad happened. But no, it's yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but it's nothing bad happened. It's a good news, I think. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to make sure because she ran out with the phone. So, anyway. No. It's not that. It's not that. Please stop, Chad. It's not that. It's someone else and someone in her family is about to give birth. I think that's what I heard. That there's a baby coming. So that was the big occasion. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say too much more about it. Anyway. Let's move on with Marsha. Anyway, damn, that kind of took me a little out of it. Let me take a moment to like recenter myself, okay? All right. Actually, no, I wouldn't be an uncle. It doesn't work like that because it's hurt. Like when someone in your in-law family that you don't become their uncle. Do they? Do you? I guess you kind of do, maybe. Anyway, it's not important. Let's go back to, oh, you do? Okay, never mind. I guess you become an in-law uncle. Yeah, sort of. I don't know. I would consider being an uncle like if my siblings had a baby. Anyway, Marsha. let's go back to the game, guys. Seriously. Sorry, I was just a little shocked by that. Yeah, I don't like Marsha in this game either. I'm sorry. I I don't really see the point of her. I know she can be good. I know she's good in both games if you train her. I don't have the patience for her. Her strength growth is so ass. And she's in that like weird speed threshold where, yeah, she doubles a little bit, but not reliably. And she also just gets experience very slowly. Act 2 is kind of a weird act, because there's not a lot of experience going around in Act 2, except for a big chunk of bonus experience from 𝗏𝗲𝗄's charge. I don't like Marcia in either of the games she's in. I think she's better in Path of Radiance, potentially. But yeah, 30 strength is absolute garbaggio. She can be used, she's not bad, but I don't think I've ever trained her. I don't think I'm going to do it this time either. 𝗚𝗲𝗄𝗂𝗨. Yeah, it kind of sucks that both of the Ravens in this game kind of follow the same trend of just not being available at all. I will say he is pretty useful for the maps that you have him. He's incredibly fast, deals a lot of damage, and he does have that very nice Wrath skill that gives him a lot of crit rate. So that is nice. I do like that. He's fast, he's got Super Canto. You can, I think he only has A rank and strikes, so in theory, I know there's like a funny strat that people like to do with 𝗚𝗲𝗄𝗨 where they like untransform him and then have him like punch a bunch to like level up his strength rank. If you level his strike rank up to SS, he does get like 10 extra might on his beak, which is kind of funny, but yeah, this is mostly for memes. It's not really a big deal, I think. Yeah, he's also level 22, so he gets experience at a snail's pace. And by the time the endgame rolls in, he's not that good anymore. But it's fun to have an old Raven, I guess. Leanne, my sweet baby Leanne. It's a shame she's by far the worst Heron, because I like bringing her to the tower sometimes just for fun. But there is no doubt about it. Leanne is the worst of the Herons. She can only dance for 2 people, even when transformed. And I think even compared to Raisin and Raphael, she's even frailer than them, if I remember correctly. I think she has by far the lowest defense and the lowest speed growth out of the Herons. Her luck is decent, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so Leanne, sadly, I mean, she's still a dancer, which makes her phenomenal, but she's the worst out of the 3 dancers, by far. If you bring her to the tower, you gimp yourself quite hard. So, but I do it sometimes. I do like Leanne. You guys know I'm a sucker for Leanne. But I will say I like her in this map. It's kind of fun to try and avoid, trying to prevent her from being captured, you know? She's also the lowest level of the Heron, so she tends to be the squishiest. So she doesn't get access to those cool Galders and stuff. You can taint her. I've done that before. The best part about Leanne is you'll take her to the tower since you'll eventually kill the other 2. Yeah. So yeah, I just like to go full attack here with Elincia. Maybe proc a stun. That'd be cool. Doesn't Mangs owe us like 20 Ashera kills? Do I? This is a good battle theme. It is a very good battle theme. Oh, okay. All right. A Slim Sword kind of sucks, not gonna lie. What I do like about this map is that everyone has Canto. So it's super easy to set up dances for Leanne, which is nice. Wait, what's her move? 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, shit. I guess I'll have to do this. And then Leanne can go into the clouds like this. Now, remind me again, is it harder to move through clouds? I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, shit. It is harder to move through clouds, yeah? Yeah, so that means that 1, 2... So that means Leanne should be safe, right? I believe she should be. Yeah, they're basically forests, so. Oh, oops. Am I gonna lose Marsha on the first turn? Okay, now they're going for Elincia. That's good. Stun? Can we get some stuns? That'd be nice. This map can be annoying, yeah. I like the concept of this map a lot, but it doesn't feel great to play. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't give her the Amity here. I mean, it would have been so nice. Alright, let's try and focus on the hand axe, maybe. We need to try and set up so that we can keep Leanne protected, preferably like here. Like the clouds are going to move forward a space. Losing the gauntlet to a Leanne capture would be annoying. Oh yes, it would be. Come on, Elincia, get a stun. No, you never have the Amity on this map, even if you transfer Elincia. It would have been cool if you transferred her, you got it, but no, she doesn't get the Amity. Please try our best to keep Marsha alive. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. So I think if we keep Leanne in the clouds, we should be... Kind of annoying that. What's it good? Yeah, we'll keep Leanne right here. Oof, these hit rates are ass. What the hell, man? Yeah, this is true. Actually, I need Marsha alive for hard. This is actually a very good point. Yeah, this is actually a very good point. I think actually if we put her here, that means, wait, so clouds are going to go over here next turn, but if we go here, then the cloud will go one step to the... Yeah, I think the safest thing is to keep her here, actually. And then maybe we can... Ah, this sucks. Let's see. 12 damage. Yeah, if I lose hard, then I'm probably dead, so. I think what we'll do is we'll use a javelin. Oh no, we can't do that. Oh, this is very scary actually. But we will have the clouds. But maybe we'll just attack. So this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck. You will be fine. Yeah, I'll just heal Marsha. Yeah, I'll just heal Marsha with Elincia. That's actually a good point. But I have to kill this guy. Yeah, I just hate it when Leanne gets nabbed because it means I can't dance next turn. if Marsha died and I didn't get hard, that would legitimately be insane. That would be such a difficulty spike. Oh my god. But yeah, I think we definitely want to do this. Of course, this is a problem too because this means that Elincia now has a staff equipped. Yeah, yoink. This means Elincia has a staff, and she actually deals damage with it! Bonk. Bonk. The man staff is better than the slim sword! Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, she procced stun, let's go. Yeah, we gotta kill the other Wyvern. Very true. And now Marsha can do this. The stun is actually very nice when it does proc here, I will say. And yeah, set up for hard recruit. He comes in a few turns, I believe. Does the staff lose durability when you hit with it? I don't believe so, actually. I'm gonna just pop another Lagoose Stone here. I actually don't think it does. Because I remember from the CMU, we had a bunch of bonk characters. Remember? It's kind of funny. The men's staff is almost better than the slim sword, and it has a bunch of crit on it. So maybe Elincia should just use that. Do you get staff rank, though? I don't think you do, right? I don't think you do. No, staff drunks don't use their ability? No, okay. Yeah, Hor comes in pretty late. He does. Yeah, Mend has a bunch of crit. Oh yeah, she has S rank and staves anyway. Alright. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go check on my wife, okay? I'll be right back. All right, babies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, it's not that chat. All right, anyway, here's the MVP. Oh boy, I'm Bush. Hey partner, you're tired? How's the nap sound? You want to rest your wings a bit? Oh, we're running late, but I'm sleepy. What'd you call me? That wasn't very nice, overgrown lizard. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. Aw, this is perfect. Benny on Draconite, just my stinking luck. Ah, boy. God has joined the chat. God-shattering Har has shown up. Hey, look who it's here. It's Har. Hey, Marsha. I see you're still flying around on that apple-eating airbag. You're still asleep with the reins of that foul-smelling crankers. I don't have time for your nonsense. Open that good eye of yours and take a look around, will you? Those Benyon Draconites have invaded Crimean skies. You've got to help us save the Lagoose they're trying to kidnap. Well, come on, Har. What, me? Why? I owe the Queen a favor or two, but I'm not one of her soldiers. You cad! Does having fought together in the Mad King's War mean nothing to you? Well, no, but look, I got a delivery to make, and this cargo's really heavy. Sorry, Masha, maybe next time. Next time, you lizard-loving jerk? Would you really abandon us? What kind of a man are you? My candle lives to sleep another day. Well, good luck to you. See you around. Stop. You have to stay and help. Okay, Har, hear me out. You were an Imperial Draconite once, huh? It's your job to fix this. They're your old comrades. You have to keep them in line. Huh? You're not making a lick of sense, girl. Why do I have to make sense? If Jill were in trouble, I bet you'd help her. Please, please, please. Come on, Har. You have to help us. You have to. Is that really all that bad? Yes. They're a tough bunch. And I'm all alone. I don't think I can manage to protect Queen Elincia. Please say you'll help, if only for the safety of the Queen. Oh, fine. I really don't have time for this. Well, I guess I can lend a hand. Thank you so much. I take back all the mean things I was saying about you earlier. That girl's got nothing but trouble. Well, If we're going to do this, let's get over and let's get it over with. Up and at him, partner. All right. Oh boy, this guy. What were they thinking? So, yeah. Hard. I don't know what happened here. Why does he have the speed of Marsha? Like, Marsha is a Pegasus Knight. Why does he have 20 speed and 23 defense? Like, I am just baffled by the stats on this guy. Horror is just one of those units that I feel like they didn't think before they put these stats in the game. Obviously, he's promoted in Path of Radiance, so they decided he should be a pretty high base level here. But, I mean, just look at those growth rates. 70 strength, 70 skills, 65 defense. And because of the way Radiant Dawn works, his low speed growth isn't really an issue. Because remember, bonus experience is the thing. He caps his strength, skill, and defense really quickly. You give him bonus experience to guarantee speed level ups. Har will usually cap almost every single stat except for rest, I think. Except for rest and luck. He's also, like, very available. He's also, like, just got a lot of availability. And he's a flyer on maps where being a flyer is really nice. Yeah, I don't know why his HP growth is 30%. I always wondered, like, what's up with that? Why is this is that actually a thing? I need to check that up. Radiant. Is it actually 30%? Or is that a 𝗂𝗵𝗿𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗂? Let me actually double check the wiki here. Yeah, no, he has a 30% HP growth in Radiant Dawn. That's so weird. I guess he's tired. Bolt Axe Har. But yeah, he's easily the most broken unit in this game. I don't think there's any question about that. I tend to get him killed, though. Is it time for Harmageddon? I don't know. We're about to have some god-shattering horror up in here. Bro, why is Leanne so slow? Only issue with horror is late game performance and never doubling auras. He's I mean, sure, he's not the fastest unit in the world, but my goodness, he does alright as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, you do actually, if I remember correctly, you do actually want to kill this boss. So, can he take all of these guys? Let me actually just check. So he takes 9 damage from this guy, and then he takes, oh yeah, easily. He takes this so easily, especially if he's in a cloud, which I can assure that he's in a cloud, so. Yeah, but a short axe is nice, though. I'll put him here. Actually, no, it'll need to go here, I think. Besides, the boss conversation with Har is hilarious. I like to play it. Well, if it isn't Sephiroth, what brings the Draconites into Crimean soil? Or into Crimean skies? Har? Why couldn't you just stay on patrol? Saw pretty little hair on and just had to save her, is that it? I never could decide if you were more greedy or more corrupt. Stupid was never in question, though. Who do you think you are? You're a traitor just like 𝗂𝗲. The Draconites spit on your name. Do they now? Well, here's your chance to try the real thing. Mario from Mario, member for 2 months. Hey, Mangs, I'm on a work meeting right now and have to watch without audio, but I'm guessing you're just saying the same bullshit as always. Correlated donated $2. Hey, oi, chat, any good gamble options for Twitch? Handamo donated 50 Donkey Kongs. Nintendo be like, let's give the most banger battle loss to an army that's only available for 2 chapters. Yeah, that's true. Alfred Bonanza don't know $5. Mangs, I'm shocked you don't use her affinity more, considering you could have used her heaven affinity with gamble shenanigans. Sadly, gamble just isn't very good in this game. It's but maybe we can try something. Yeah, I guess the Hawk Army in part 4 also gets this music. It's not often I get insulted in donations, but I gotta say that was a very funny donation. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy. Oh, what? Okay, if we chug a javelin, we can go back and then get a dance going. No, I don't care about Marsha kill. Marsha might get experience. To all the Marsha fans here, I'm sorry to disappoint you. She will not be used. Is Marsha... Can Raven steal? I wish they could. That would have been so cool if they were flying thieves. I would have loved that. How much to pay to force her use? Wow, bro's trying to bribe me. What do you even have against Marsha? I just don't like her. She doesn't have... I'm not a big Pegasus Knight guy to begin with. They're frail, they die very easily. I don't like how they feel to use in most games. And to be fair, this boss experience is much better given to her. Well, Juno's different. Juno's a Falcon Knight. I like Falcon Knights. I don't like Pegasus Knights. So, big difference here. Wow. Route of the map. Route of the map before the limit. Okay, Marsha's a Falcon Knight, but she feels like a Pegasus Knight because, you know, she starts... Shut up. Yeah, you run, Dragonbackers, and don't ever come back to Crimea. Well, that was an easy map. Princess Leanne, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Are you hurt? 𝗓𝗏𝗓𝗏. Lady Leanne is very grateful for your help with those ruffians, and is quite delighted to see you again, Your Majesty. I do love Claire. She's the exception. Frankly, I don't think these old bones would have been up to the task of protecting the princess without your help. The most important thing is that you're both safe, Sir 𝗚𝗏𝗓𝗏, but what brings you here? As far as I knew, the both of you were residing in Gallia. 𝗓𝗏𝗏. It's imperative that my lady see General Ike as soon as possible. We were traveling to the royal palace in Melior for that very purpose. That's unfortunate. Ike left Melior about more than half a year ago. After that, rumor has it that he reorganized the 𝗏𝗏 mercenaries. Now no one seems to know where they are. What? This is most unexpected. What are we supposed to do now? Sir Ike isn't here, but since you traveled all the way to Crimea, would you like to visit the royal court? I'd be happy to investigate the whereabouts of the 𝗏𝗏 mercenaries during your stay. Well, we don't want to be a bother, but it would be very kind of you. To be honest, there are matters about which I must speak with Sir Ike myself. Damn! Dolly Parton just died. RIP. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. I know one of your songs. No, two. I know Jolene and Working 9 to 5. Those are the only two Dolly Parton songs I know. Yeah, she just passed away. She was old, yeah, she was. To be fair, I kind of forgot that she existed. But, she had some good songs. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Most of you young ones in chat are probably not going to know who she is. She's a country singer. She had the song that went like, working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Do, 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 do. She was very popular back in the day. I think most of the younger people in chat probably don't know who she is. Yeah, she's like 80, so, you know, been a while since she was singing. Yeah, and Jolene. And regardless, we're always delighted to have such splendid guests such as yourself. I must tell you, however, and I'm ashamed to say it, that there's real unrest among certain circles here in Crimea. I hope nothing will happen to disturb you visit with us. Unrest, you say? Yes, I trust, however, My protection will be enough to keep you from harm's way. Younger won't make me feel beloved 20. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Can't say I was a huge Dolly Parton fan myself, but she had some decent songs.
Queen Elincia encounters and defeats a wing of Benyan Draconites trespassing in Crimean skies. After rescuing Chamberlain 𝗵𝗵 and Princess Leanne, she invites them to be her guests at the royal court. While Elincia's show of loyalty to her 𝗏𝗏𝗏's allies causes an uproar among the nobles at court, they are aware that the Heron Princess is under the mutual protection of the mighty 𝗏𝗏𝗏's Hawk King and Raven King. Because of this, there is no public show of distaste. However, dissatisfaction with Elincia's rule now spreads from a single faction to a larger group. Crimea's unity is slowly rotting from within.
Aw, dude,
This
Vex up to no
discord
good.
begins to be felt even in country hamlets like the farming village of 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Mangs, did you know that Heather's model in Nintendo interview was initially based off Dolly Parton, and also I made all that shit up and none of it is true whatsoever? Thanks, Axel. I love your useless Fire Emblem trivia. Oh, it's finally time. You guys get ready for the best ROM, okay? Morning, Jacob. Look at ya, always sowing your seeds. It's looking like it'll be a fine crop this year, real dandy. I just work the fields. It's the rich soil beneath my boots and the fine sun over my head that does the hard stuff. Brom! Well, if it isn't 𝗏𝗏𝗏, what's your story with the armor? Haven't you heard the war's over? You'll be needing armor too, our revolution is brewing. Better shoot up and make it snappy. Revolution? Oh yeah, nobody tells those old geezers much, but I hear talk some young huntins over yonder. They're been jawing about being fed up with the queen and now they want change. I don't get her. Her Majesty's a fine, fine lady. Even if she's a tad young to be passing laws instead of having fun, I guess I'll go have a look for myself. We are the victors. It was Crimean blood and sweat that defeated Ashnard, and what do we have to show to it? We do not rule Crimea. Our towns have been destroyed. We need coin to ease our suffering. Who's to blame? The Queen! We've been violated. Dane robbed us of our families, friends, and homes. We cannot reconcile with monsters. And now our hated enemy is rebuilding to threaten us again. Will we stand by and accept this? No, we will not! To arms, I say. We are not afraid. We shall fight for the prosperity of our fatherland as Ike did the Patriot. Or as Ike the Patriot. And then they just reclass. Let me tell you, it's been a while. This armor feels like a ton of bricks. Brom, didn't you say something about using axes these days, not spears? Oh yeah, I suppose I did. What, you went and brought armor and weapons? Here, you take this axe and hold on to it. You good, you hear? Alright, let's go. Hey now, what's going on? I love how they all turn around at the same time. Hey look, it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏. She even brought her own weapons. So you're gonna join the revolution? Together we can make a difference. Together we have the power to dethrone the queen. What you all thinking? You don't know the first thing about Queen Elincia. Maybe this is all some big mistakes. Our queen's a splendid gal. Ain't nobody out there with a kinder heart. We should know as well as anyone. Heck, we even fought beside her. You fought with a queen, eh? I see. Brothers, do not be deceived. These two are the queen's agents and are undoubtedly spying on us. Listen, fella, you're taking nonsense. Queen Elincia wouldn't dream of using spies like that. Do not be deceived, my people. If they go to the royal knights, they will return bearing torches, burning homes, and taking prisoners. We must silence these spies. Listen up, you blockheads. I guess you forgot about the war. After fighting for years, we finally have peace. Now you want to go fight again? Ain't no good, Brom. These folks don't got their blood a-pumping. Ain't got a lick of sense left in them. Horse feathers. Reckon you're right. Listen up, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Let's try not to kill too many of these dang fools. Alright. I hate this map. This is... Oof, I dislike this map with a passion. Oh boy, here is 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I was gonna use her for transfers, but sadly she died. She's great in this game, though. I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏's phenomenal. I would have had an opportunity to have such a good 𝗏𝗏𝗀, because if you can give 𝗏𝗏𝗀 like just a strength transfer, that is essentially +2 speed for her, and a speed transfer, you can effectively get +4 speed, which actually means she doubles things in her joining chapter. I think one of the most controversial decisions that they made about 𝗏𝗏𝗀 in this game was putting a fucking steel great lance on her. I don't know why they did that. It's such a weird decision. Like, it means that she doesn't double. Maybe they didn't want you to double with her in this map. Yeah, the great lances are so bad. The silver great lance has like 50 hit. It sucks. But 𝗏𝗏𝗀's great. She has Wrath, which is always nice. She has this like really nice combination of having a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and she's like decently tanky. She's not the tankiest, but her survivability is pretty decent. She's got a decent amount of defense and rest. She's like a nice mixed tank. Does not quite have the defenses of some of your marshals, but she can surely hold her own on the front lines. Absolutely she can. Only thing that's a little iffy is her strength growth of 35%, but as we all know, bonus experience exists in this game, and it is really good to patch up a unit's low stats. So if you want to use 𝗏𝗏𝗀, save up some bonus experience, cap that skill and that speed, and then pump her full of bonus experience to level up that strength. She also has really good availability. It's a good point of, yeah, she's available for a lot of the game. And we do love an available gal, don't we, fellas? So, yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗀, she's a solid unit in this game. I like using her. Whether or not I end up using her or not kind of depends on her first few level ups. If she levels strength and speed on like her first few level ups, I like to use her. If her strength and speed don't grow that much, then I tend to bench her. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and applaud the Braum with the strength, speed, and defense transfer. Look at those stats. 21 strength, 18 speed, 23 defense. He's got as much defense as Har as a level 2 axe general. This right here is our main guy. He will be our tank. He'll be brought to the tower for sure. Yeah, only 2 speed less than 𝗏𝗏𝗀. Those transfers help him out so much. And man, what an MVP he was in Path of Radiance, and he's going to continue to be an MVP here. Furthermore, transfers does a lot more for Braum than just his stats. It gives him B rank in swords, because of course my Braum had A rank in swords. So his sword rank is actually higher than his axe rank. Normally, Braum has E rank in swords in Radiant Dawn, so he's stuck with iron swords for the whole game almost, until you start training it up. With a B rank in swords, he can actually use a lot of good swords from the get-go. So, yeah, this is probably my strongest transfer unit, I think, in the game. Like, this is by far the most use I've gotten out of transfers in the other run. And I also like his water affinity. It's very nice. Gives him even more defense and damage. And one thing I really appreciate about Braum is Disarm. This doesn't do that much on its own. All it does is just... it's kind of like Cancel. It's better than Cancel, I'd say. Because it does the same thing as Cancel does. It basically unequips the weapon of the enemy mid-battle, so they can't attack anymore. This is very nice if you want to finish them off with another unit, but it also has the added benefit of letting you steal the weapon with a rogue. This is why I really like Braum together with Heather. They are a very good team. You send Braum in with a hand axe, he will like disarm a bunch of people, and then Heather comes in with her pass and yoinks up whatever weapons are available. Of course, this does... Yeah, it's skill times 2. I think it is NX, yeah. So it's a lower chance than Cancel. But Biorhythm actually influences skill proc rates in Radiant Dawn. I think it's 10 or 20%. So when Braum is on good Biorhythm, you'll actually see those skill procs go up a lot. And the disarm pass is adeptly named Dis-Ass. But this is like... Braum's disarm is one of the only ways to get a few exclusive hammers and bolting tomes in this game. There's a lot of stuff you can do with disarm. So it's nice to have it. But yeah, we love Braum, don't we? Now this is a scary map. This map can be a run-ender. You gotta be careful, because Braum and 𝗏𝗏𝗀 dying are both a game over. And what you don't want to do, you don't want to attack in here. But even here, you want to be very cautious about how you move. I usually, if I remember correctly, I think you get a, an axe from one of these houses. I think you get a hand axe, which is very nice for Braum to pick up. Yeah, Heather will need an energy drop probably, I think, if you want her to steal. Would you advise to put this arm on someone else? You can put it on Heather herself if you want. I have had great success with a disarm resolve build on Heather. Steel axe. I think I'm going to go pick up the steel axe with Braum. I do like to do that early on, so. There was a stranger in her earlier. He left his axe, probably meant to use it on the queen. You know, I came to this village for some peace and quiet. Isn't there something you can do? Heck with it. Just take this thing. I'm fed up with war. Yeah, you do need a dancer. If no, actually, that's not true, Downlog. So you can enemy face disarm. Because enemies won't equip their weapon until the start of their turn. So what I did in my Radiant Dawn Let's Play was I supported Heather with Ike for the Earth Affinity. And then I would send Heather in on enemy face. She would attract a lot of attention because she's squishy. I would give her Resolve, so she would double, and Resolve also increased her skill proc. And then she would disarm a bunch of units, and then I could steal on the next turn. But you gotta rely on the enemy face disarm in that case. I'm wondering, I think we should probably, let's see, 75, 80, let's let him use the steel axe, shall we? Alright. Heather x Ike, yeah, isn't it funny? Braum Heather support could work. Hit chance is not great here, though. You could have someone other than your thief disarm. True. Absolutely. Yeah, they don't re-equip until they attack. It's very true. Fuck this. Oh. Bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think this fighter moves, though, so it should be safe to do this. But I really don't like this. 60%. Steel Great Lance is so abysmal, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will need to go get down there and get Heather, though. I think I'm probably going to ignore the top house for now. Ow. Ah, shit. Oof. Am I gonna be okay? Do we have a... I think we have a herb, yeah? She has a vulnerary, thank God. So annoying how much 1-2 range they put on this map. Oh, Braum double still, that's great. I think we're going to use an Iron Axe for accuracy here, though. This is a nasty map. Imagine if Braum didn't double here. Yeah, I got a transferred Braum. He's great. Do you realize that if 𝗏𝗏 missed, it was a game over? You're actually right. I would have game over. You're right. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Oh my god. Yeah, you're actually right. I would have game overed right away. Yeah, this chapter is hell without transfer. It really is. It's annoying. There she is. Sounds like the whole village is in an uproar. More men fussing over nothing, I'm sure. Bigger fools were never made. Lucky me. Time to find one ripe for the picking. Get this goods and be on my way. Be home soon, Mom. So we want to get down there and get Heather before she runs. I don't think this guy moves. Does he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to check if Heather or if 𝗏𝗏. It's 22 damage. I do have decent rests. So the mage does 8. And then this guy does... Yeah, she can... If she gets a vulnerary, she can deal with it. Yeah, left gut doesn't move. That's what I seem to recall. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, he runs away. That's okay. Oh, he does move, by the way. It would have been so nice to have an F transfer for this. You know, if I had recruited her earlier, I could have stolen that, but I'm just going to run like this now. Hopefully Heather runs to the left. That's what I'm hoping she'll do, and she doesn't run like north and to steal the antitoxin. She can do that sometimes, which is very annoying. Just 𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗴𝗂𝗲𝗀 on 𝗏𝗐𝗍. That's all you have to do here. Yeah, Heather's AI can be weird sometimes. She likes to steal, so sometimes she'll run north. Let's see what she does. Fuck, she's doing exactly that. Oh, Heather, why are you like this? Oh my god. Oh, my Braum is so good. Oh, my my Twitch stream says 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗁. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. People thought I was streaming 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗁. Obviously not. There we go. It's fixed now. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry for spreading misinformation. Ah! Heather! It's not a game over condition if Heather dies. Right now, it's not. I guess I should just attack. I don't think this guy moves, no. So I guess so. That's 816. I can still do this. I think it's better to attack him. She can run away. Yes, she can, actually. Oh! Neff. Come back? Nah, she's just gonna steal more herbs. Ah, shit. Ah. Maybe Heather will kill. I want to be a bit cautious though, because if this guy moves, as well as this guy, I'm just gonna put her here, I think, and 𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗀𝗁𝗀. Oh my lord. I could go up here and attract this guy's attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 moved, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put Braum here, he should go for me, right? Brigand has a coin. I'll see if I can steal it. But do you have a forge in Act 2? I don't think you do, right? Yeah, he'll attack me. That's great. So I might get all the houses after all. North Village is 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗁 icon. I think I want that 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗁𝗀 icon for Braum alone. Okay, Heather, please don't run away. Please. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Hello? What? Do you need something? Hey, y'all you shouldn't be careful hanging around area like that. I reckon you should clear out of here while you're still in one piece. Oh, that's so sweet of you. What's your name? 𝗏𝗐𝗁𝗀. 𝗏𝗐𝗁𝗀, what a cute name. I'm Heather. Pleased to meet you. Pleasure's all mine. So it's Heather, huh? You gonna get out of here then? Well, it looks to me like you have an uphill battle to fight. I bet I can help you out. But don't worry about it. I'm the type that likes to help nice country girls like you. Like me? That's right. Don't worry about it. Teehee, this is turning out to be a great day. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god! I could use an antitoxin! Holy shit! Okay, Heather! It's no secret I really like Heather. You know, blonde, you know. I do love myself some Heather. And yeah, she is memed on in this game, though. She's considered a pretty bad unit. But I disagree. I think Heather can be nice if trained. What really holds Heather back is her abysmal strength growth. If you want her to steal shit, you might have to give her that energy drop. I think you get an Act 2. I like that she has Pass. That's a nice skill to have. Allows her to run behind enemy lines and steal stuff. She's also pretty dodgy. Like, again, I like to put Resolve on her. It makes her practically impossible to hit. You can give bonus experience to Heather, but there's so many units that benefit from that. I don't think Heather's a good choice for it. I've used Heather. You guys know I've used Heather. I'm not saying she's great or anything. I do think it is nice to have a good thief, though, or a good whisper. Yeah, Whispers are kind of shit, I will say. I wish she promoted into Assassin instead of Whisper. That would have been very nice. Yeah, their skill is like, don't kill enemy, which is really dumb. Better than Soph? Probably not. But there is a lot of good stuff to steal. This is very true. This is very true. There is a lot of good stuff to steal with Heather and Act 2. So use her together with Braum. I might support them together. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see. Ah! Ah! Could have got myself another Iron Axe. So yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I don't think these guys move, but I'm not going to risk it. I usually just like to attack them from the front, take them out quickly. You ever heard of Miss Khalil? She teaches magic. You know what? I told her she was pretty and she gave me one of these. People who can't use magic can use this and, well, they'll be able to use magic or something like that. Here, you take this one. Okay, I'm glad she didn't give him cocaine again. I'm tired of Khalil going around giving my kids cocaine. What? People are fighting outside? That doesn't make any sense. If anyone were to get hurt... Wait, you should take this. This kind of medicine we have. Ooh, I hope Sis is alright. No, skills do not transfer over, sadly. I wish they did. That would have been broken as hell. Getting Adept on Braum would have been so broken. Oh my god. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have Braum slowly hack these guys to death. Ooh! Wait a minute. I can get myself a... I can get myself a javelin. Ooh. Please do that again. No, he'll equip it. Won't he equip it though? I'm pretty sure he'll equip it, right? Oh, they don't re-equip? Really? Oh shit, I could have taken it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Homo Tiger doesn't show up yet. He shows up in Act 3. Aw. I could have gotten myself a javelin on Braum. That would have actually been really nice. Actually, I don't know if Heather can steal javelins. There was a Basham man who just came through here. I was talking a lot about revolutions and stuff. Left this, I'm telling you. I've had a bellyfoot of this war business. I don't want it anywhere near me. To toast it, sell it, I don't care. Just do what you do with it. Just get out of my house. It's all yours. Oh, okay, you get a javelin here anyway. It's fine. Oh, I guess Braum can use javelins, actually. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. Alright, just gonna make sure this guy doesn't wreck Braum. Yeah, 16 damage is kind of scary, though. Why does everyone have an inbred accent? Hey, it's just a southern accent. What? People are fighting outside? That doesn't make any sense. If anyone were to get hurt, we gotta do something. Oh, I hope so. Wait, what? Did they copy-paste the dialogue? Oh my god! Did they copy-paste the dialogue? That's so lazy! Strength, speed, luck, defense, rest, baby. Oh my god, they just copy-pasted the dialogue. He deserves it. Oh, they're sisters. Haha, I get it. I get it. That's how they rationalize their laziness. Braum will be able to solo Elincia's Gambit. That's what I'm hoping. So do you guys want to do Braum Heather maybe? Oof. Scary. Let me see. So Heather is fire, right? Should be a decent support. Let's do Braum Heather. Braum Mordecai is really good. Yeah, because double water, right? If you lose, it's back to Fire Emblem 1. Sure is. I will say, though, with the transfer Braum, this map is a lot easier. Heather Neff. I don't know if I'm going to use Neff. I think I'm going to do Braum Heather. Braum not being able to join her daughter is such a bad decision when CR and Jill can both... Yeah, you're right, yeah. Really? So Meg can't talk to Braum? That's so dumb. Oh, she can talk, but he doesn't join? Okay. They can talk, but they refuse to fight each other. Okay, I see. They didn't think anyone would use Meg. Alright. So I think before I go fight the boss with Braum, I'm gonna just support taint a little bit with Braum first. So you guys ready for some support tainting? So I'm just gonna pick up Heather. That's the best way to build supports, I think. I can try and disarm the boss, but I think bosses usually have their weapons locked, don't they? Yeah, see? He has a weapon lock, so you can disarm him, but you can never steal the Great Lance, and Heather wouldn't have the strength for that anyway. Don't worry, I saved. The Taint, the Horseman of Taint is at it again. You're damn right, Davis. You're goddamn right. So the boss will actually start to move once you engage him. Luckily, my Braum should be more than capable of doing that. We do have the... Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get the boss kill with the Spectre card. That would be fun, actually. Let me see. Okay, a little bit scary, this. Yeah, once... I don't... Yeah, when the bosses attack, they'll start moving for sure. Clink. Behold the Taint Horseman in its natural habitat, casually picking up the blonde and mashing end turn for a million turns. Observe how natural the act is, how eloquent and efficient as to not sweat. You know, for some people, tainting is hard work. For me, tainting is second nature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Hey you, who put you up to this? Politics ain't my strong suit, so you can spare me the details, but I know you're up to no good and someone's behind it. Ha! Clamor all you like, but I won't change a thing. Revolution has taken root across Crimea. Our plan is flawless. We're getting rid of that girl. We shall have a new ruler in Melior. Soon. I disconnected. Nope. Reconnected successfully. Okay, we're back, I think. Yep, we're back. Oh. People are gonna... Yeah, rip stream. I'm back now, though, I think. I don't think the stream ended. I just gotta disconnect real quick. Are we still live? Are we still live? Let me double check. We are still live, thank God. We are still back. That's good. Yeah, we're still live. I was scary. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I had to install the taint patch. You know how it is. Oh, I'm gonna use the Spectre card to kill the boss. This is gonna be great. Brom, don't crit. Yeah, I got a disconnect for some reason. I'm not sure why. Is audio dead for anyone else? Refresh the stream. Refresh the stream. Oh, this is gonna be great. Heather's gonna get a boss kill. It's gonna be wonderful. Refresh the Soylent? He can't hear you? Well, tell him to refresh then. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Go get him, Heather. Go get him, Heather. Yes. Yes! Be gone with you, thief. We won't have filth like you out of the way of our supremacy. So you're the one sent by 𝗨𝗂𝗧𝗧𝗧. You've been stirring up these little revolts all over the place. What? How did you know? I see things here and there, but half of it was just a guess. Judging by your reaction, though, it seems I was right. You little... Don't get so steamed up, Mr. Fancy Pants. You just look silly. Nothing personal. I just don't like men. Like you. No, my duty is incomplete, Lord 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Please forgive me. Nice. Nothing personnel, kid. You bumpkins, just stay out of it. He just killed him. I don't think the card has animations. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Look at my leg. My leg. Murderer. You're a murderer. But I... Yeah, that's right. Nephany and me, we've been to war. We've been hiding in cellars. When you've been hiding in cellars and attics, we were toe-to-toe with Dana. Look at us now. Stop it, please. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got your head on straight now? You youngsters get so riled up. Let me at him. Bring him on. Nephany, let's gear up and head to the royal palace. Her Majesty's got to know 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's stirring up all kinds of nonsense. And my girl Meg, she's off on her own. Knowing Meg, though, she'll be fine. I'll just do the meme for you so you don't have to. There you go, guys. I did the meme so you don't have to. Yeah, about that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Alrighty then, let's keep moving. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel really bad. Your crew is really leaving then? We put people in this village in danger. We can't stay here now knowing that. We'll have to set things straight. I had to leave, but why did it have to come to this? I always thought our Queen Elincia was about as good as they come, lowering taxes and looking after orphans. The young folk don't care about that stuff. They only care about what's getting their dander up. Then they ignore everything else. I reckon that's why we gotta do what we gotta do. If we don't step up, the whole country will go into the compost heap. That's why we gotta go get to Elincia right away. It's all gonna be just fine. If I know Her Majesty, she'll take care of this uprising in no time. Then we can return to our farms and grow some mighty good eats. Oh, you just hold on tight now. Haha, how many farm references can we put into the dialogue? Ha ha ha. Restart the run from Meg. Okay, BRB, guys. Going back to Fire Emblem 1 for Meg.
In a rural Crimean town, a band of rebels sow the seeds of discontent. They are stopped by Brahm and Nephany, two former Crimean soldiers. However, more uprisings are sure to follow. Brahm and Nephany decide to travel to Melior, the capital of Crimea, and inform Queen Elincia as to the gravity of the situation.
All right. Act 2 always passes by so quickly compared to the other acts. I see, so that's what's going on. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I'm very sorry your village was affected by this. You have my sincere apologies. Yeah, we'll do meme review now. I think we get battle preps, right? Oh no, your majesty. We don't need no apology. We're just happy we could help. Lucia, Brahm's story confirms what we suspected all along. Yes, as we thought, dude 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏 is firing up a rebellion. We should have seen it coming. To be honest, Queen Elincia, there have been a number of indications that something like this was underway. We'd hoped to uncover something more tangible than hushed rumors. I should have told you sooner. No, I bear some responsibility as well. The discontent among the populace is due to my lack of experience as a ruler. Now that a rebellion is gaining momentum, innocent blood will surely be spilled. I've always held the well-being of Crimean people as my highest priority. I've done utmost in Crimea's name, and all I've ever desired is a country where war and hunger are unknown. Chat is slow for some reason? I don't know. There's no delay on it. Begging your pardon, Queen Elincia. Yes, Brom? Your Majesty is doing a bang-up job of it. This country is a safe place to live. That's more than most people can say. I'll try refreshing the chat if it's delayed. Try now. Alright, type now. Right now. Now! Your Majesty is doing a bang-up job of it. This country is a safe place to live. That's more than most can say. Okay, it's like a 3 to 5 second delay. That's usually how it goes. Once you get the hang of things, I'm sure you'll be the name future kings and queens try to live up to. We know you can do it. And it ain't like all the young bucks out there got beasts on their bonnets. There's a whole mess of folk doing their darnest to make this a fine country. They want to make you proud, Your Majesty. Thank you. All nations experience unrest when reigns of leadership change hands. It's true the world over. But for Ludwig to start beating the drums of war as if this were unheard of, what utter nonsense. We must not allow it, Your Majesty. Would you be so kind as to appoint me to the task of his capture? I will march into 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏 and seize Ludwig and his rebels. No, Joffrey, we can't do that. Unfortunately, we don't have enough evidence to arrest him. But don't worry, brother. If we have no evidence, then I suppose we'll have to dig some up. Your Majesty, I'd like to take on that job. Lucia, I appreciate your dedication. You have permission to proceed. Rip stream? No, really? All right, let's go get some memes. Let's go get some memes. Okay. All right. Let me check the spam folder real quick. All right. Isn't Joffrey useless in both games? I wouldn't say so. I think Joffrey's a very important unit in both games, actually. Yep, Anatolia, the gun nun. People love her. Her design is growing on me as well. She's cute, I will say. I think she has a cool design. Probably related to 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏, I would imagine. Let me see. They said I could be whatever class I wanted to be, so I became an Ornius Rider. When Mangs loses focus on the gauntlet. Focus M. Elincia in chapter on Drifting Clouds. No Amity? Not even Silver Sword? I know, right? You're not ready for Mangs Dudvik. When Meng says he might not use Nephany. Oh no. Oh, haul on memes. Let's fucking go. That's amazing. Heather with a pass. Oh, that took me a while to get. Oh no. Average Fire Emblem character when they get prohibited from glazing 𝗵𝗂𝗧. There's one guy in my comment section who's so mad at me for pointing this out. He's like, no, you. Oh my god, it's Jessie, Eleonora, Maria, and oh my god, it's the booba guy. More 𝗓𝗏𝗂𝗀 art, just what I needed. Okay, let's see. Joffrey! Lucia, wait. You can't stop me, Joffrey. I know that, but I can try to keep you safe, can't I? So I'd like you to take this. An elixir? I don't need it. I'm not going to fight you, no? If you don't use it, so much better, but just hold on to it for me. Alright, promise me you won't do anything stupid. Promise for Elincia and me and for Bastion. For you to even mention his name at a time like this, I give up. Sure, I promise. Queen Elincia, I keep Queen Elincia safe. Got it? Of course, on my life. Oh, Alvaro, sorry. Your Majesty? Okay, all finished. What are you doing? Don't worry about it. It's a secret. Aha, that was needle and thread, wasn't it? Did you just sew something onto my collar? It's a good luck charm to keep you safe while you're away, so you'll come back to me in one piece. Elincia, be careful out there. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. I'll be back with good news, I promise. Aw, little talisman. Lady Lucia, we've heard a rumor you'll be leaving to investigate an enemy. Is this true? Lady Leth, Sir Mordecai, we could return to Gallia and bring back soldiers to help you, no? As an ally in time of crisis, I'm certain our king would lend support. No, Lady Leth, this is an internal affair. We don't want to have to involve Gallia in Crimea civil problems. More fighters, always better. The people of Gallia all will fight for Queen Elincia. Listen, I know you all mean well. I just can't allow it. I'm sorry, but if there even was a hint of Gallia's assistance, there would be even more problems in the royal court. Problems? What problems? This conflict isn't exactly a life or death situation for Crimea, so relying on support from Laguz Nation would cause an uproar with nobility. Is that what you mean? Yes, unfortunately. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's the truth. No, it's common sense given the history of both our nations. I completely understand. We won't report this to Gallia. Thank you for your understanding. I apologize for troubling you. No, we're just fine. Why this tactic of roosing people to rebel against the queen, though? Any Laguz who wanted to be king would fight for it with teeth and claws, as it proper. You Barrack always waste time talking. Our society is very complex. There's history, tradition, unwritten law, custom. There's lots of reasons for why we... Bah, attempts to compromise won't get you anywhere. You should just kill him and get over it. Mordecai feels sad. Poor Queen Elincia. We cannot help her. That's not true, Mordecai. Having support from you and Leth is very helpful. Really? Mordecai will help with anything. I have a great idea, together with the Laguz. Chabla, Princess Leanne. Why do I suddenly have a crowd? She says she'd like to go. No, I'm sorry. It's much too dangerous. Where we're going, I couldn't risk something happening to you. Oh, I guess this mangy old coot will be joining the action then. To ensure my lady's safety, of course. Sir Lucia as well? Stars above. Oh, I really wanted to go to the palace. I would have been happy with just a tiny little glance at Queen Elincia. She's glorious. This is so unfair. Yep, it's the pits. It's the pits. There's your memes, guys. But that queen of ours is a real nice lady. Knowing her, she'll probably just let you talk to her, noble or not. The nerve of that dude Ludwig. He ruined my one chance to meet the queen. I won't stand for it. He needs a kick in the rear, or punch in the mouth. The things I do to him. Heather, you sure are a lovely gal and all, but you do sure say some funny things. Can't argue with that, Nephany, but that's just how the way folks are. They ain't always what they appear to be. Ain't nobody perfect either. Unless you're talking about the goddess, that is. Excuse me? Oh. Well, hi there, Miss Lucia. What can we help you with? I came to ask a favor. If it's not too much to ask, I'd like you both to accompany me to 𝗪𝗪𝗪. Now that won't be a problem. You going to catch the Duke? Something a little more preliminary. I guess you could call it espionage. Espionage? Sounds serious, Nephany. You ever heard of that? Oh, sure. When I was just a sprout, I caught a real bad case of that. I got this alpha rash all over my back, too. That's a very nice story. Maybe I better explain what I mean. Don't you worry about anything. Espionage is all about stealing secrets and not getting caught. It's one of my many strong points. Oh, really? And who might you be? My name's Heather. I'm a friend of Nephany's. I do anything to help Her Majesty. Seriously, anything. I see. Maybe you can lend a hand as well. Ms. Lucia, you're the greatest. Like amazingly, stupendously great. I love to help. I'm lesbian. This is my one character trait. Okay. So, Heather, you get matched up with the most heterosexual man in Tallies. Oh, speaking of which, we have a couple new units to talk about. Mordecai! So I actually saw Mordecai being used pretty well by Davis during his Iron Man. Does require a bit of unarmed tainting, but that 45% defense growth is really good. Every defense he gets is 2 points of defense. His speed growth is atrocious though. 15% is really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know he can work. I don't think I'll be using Mordecai much. Smite is nice. I like the Smite skill, but man, he is hard to use. He gets doubled so much. 32 defense is nice, but any mage will tear through him. I mean, he starts getting doubled by mages really quickly. Who needs speed when you have 40 defense? Well, they're still mages, though. Murder coin. He does have... Yeah, all the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 characters have really good luck for some reason. I think it's because luck doesn't get doubled when you transform, so they have a high luck growth to compensate. But yeah, like, just like with the other 𝗏𝗏s, though, he has the same problems. He hardly gets experience, and by the time Act 4 rolls in, he's outdated. Replaced by better units like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀. I think I'd much rather train 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 than Mordecai, really. The same problems that Mordecai has, I feel like 𝗏𝗏 also has. She's faster, but while Mordecai has very low speed, 𝗏𝗏 struggles with low strength. Her damage output isn't great. She also isn't very tanky. But by far her biggest weakness is the cat gauge. The cat gauge is the most garbage gauge in Radiant Dawn. It runs out so quickly. After just a couple rounds of combat, you'll need to sniff all of her grass around the clock to keep her transformed. And it's just very annoying. Yeah, I think both 𝗏𝗏 and Mordecai just don't do much in Radiant Dawn. Again, they're just 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 characters. They get shafted. Very few 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 characters in this game are actually very good, I find. Cute and valid she is. I will give her that. But this is probably not going to be a 𝗏𝗏 run. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll use 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Liar just for the memes. Lucia! Fun fact, Dawnlot discovered something very interesting about Lucia. If you taint her to a True Blade in Act 2, her hair gets cut on promotion. They didn't think you would do this. So her True Blade animations actually don't have a long hair version, which I think is very funny. So, Lucia is really, really strong in Act 2. She's one of those units that are overtuned for her joining chapter, but undertuned when she rejoins, like so many other units. That being said, Lucia has two very good things. And no, I'm not talking about those things, you perverts. I'm talking about, for one, her Earth affinity, which we all know is the best affinity in the game. So any character that you support her up with will be really dodgy. Second thing is parity is actually good in this game. It's a nihil that you can activate, and it also disables terrain bonuses like ward tiles. This can be very nice in the tower where ward and cover tiles are plentiful. So yeah, I supported her up with Toronio in my last Iron Man run, and they actually performed really well together. Like Lucia, her bases are so high that as a True Blade, she will actually end up capping a lot of stats regardless, just because she has very high bases for her level. And her growth rates are actually pretty good. Show the hair thing? You want me to taint her up to True Blade? And this can take forever. Talisman to Braum. There you go. Can we visit the shop, I wonder? No, I don't think we can. I don't think we... Do we have a hand axe for Braum? I think one will join at some point. Well, I guess we can give him the Wind Edge, actually. I don't think he can normally use the Wind Edge, actually. No. All right, let's go. Ah, fuck this map. How does the transfer work from the last game? For every stat you cap, you get a +2 in that stat, and you also get a bonus to weapon ranks. And if two characters have an A support, they get a bomb support. Sadly, I didn't get a single bond support because all of my supported characters died. Very well, my dear Lady Lucia. Quite away from home, are we? Please do excuse the sudden visit, Your Grace. Princess Leanne, Lady Leth, this is Lord 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏, Duke of 𝗏𝗏𝗏, best barber in all of Tellius. I was thinking that our Laguz guest might enjoy the fine fruits of this region is known for. We've traveled quite a long way. I hope it won't be too much trouble. Don't be ridiculous. I could be nothing but delighted by a visit from you, Lady Lucia. Although I must admit, I would be more pleased if you had come such a long way just to see me. You are too kind, Lord 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Please feel free to sit in my barber chair as I cut your hair. You're welcome to stay in Farola as long as you desire. It's Casino Bot. No, not Casino Bot. Carl Leggett donated $5. Mangs, if you do not reply to this text, your mama will be good nonetheless. What? This is it. This document is an order written by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 himself, marked with his signet. If we show this to the Royal Assembly, we'll surely have the backing to indict him. Thank you so much, both of you. We have to quell this uprising before things get out of hand. If there is no war, we are happy, but if there is war, it's good that we came. Ludwig is poor prey. He hides behind a shield of words, not realizing that words can be seen through. Yes, and that's quite fortunate for us. But we still have to get out of here without being detected. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏! My lady, you mustn't raise your voice. Who's there? Show yourself. Princess Leanne, Sir Lena Lucci. I thought you returned to the royal palace. What in the world are you doing here? Oh ho ho, forgive us. We couldn't help but be concerned for you. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏! Well, what can I say? It just means we'll have to be even more careful to get out of here safely. Someone is coming. Guards? This cave has only one exit. I guess that means we do this the hard way. We've obtained enough evidence to indict 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, so there's no point in sticking around. Let's go. What's the point of this chapter? Just to show that Ludwig is bad guy. Pretty much. Alright. I believe this is one of the first cave with hidden items, so I gotta... Let's see... Yeah, this is the first one. It has a... There's a discipline scroll on the bottom right, actually, that Heather can find, which is nice. Yeah, check over game over conditions right here. Lucia Leanne Lucci. We gotta be careful. We have to be careful here. Heather is actually quite good here. Because she does get a bonus vision, which is nice. I like to move forward with Mordecai or move forward with Leth. I think it's nice to just pop a stone immediately. Wait, what? Ah, shit. It's actually not what I wanted to do, but okay. Wow, Heather. So good. My goodness. Maybe left rip. Yeah, maybe. Are you going to train Heather? I do like Heather. Average Act 2 enemy. Bro, I'm fat and less and earning more. I thought she said eating more. Ludwig should have been playable. I think so too. I really love Heather's outfit. It looks so cool. She has like one of my favorite designs in all of Fire Emblem. Alright, fine. I'll give 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 a kill. The water support is nice for Heather, actually. Very nice. No, Lucia, Lucia, and Leanne are all game over conditions, so we gotta be very careful here. Let's see. You absolutely should use Lucia on this map. I think water is not one of the best affinities, but it can be very good when combined with other damage boosting affinities. Double water is really good, for example. So I think what I'll do is I'll use a Laguz Stone with Mordecai here, and then I'll do a little dance arena with Leanne. Gotta be very careful with Leanne on this map. One arrow and she is dead. Person King, donated $5. Radiant Dawn needed a few Part 2 Tormod Nyla gang chapter on their way to Gallia through Crimea. Yes! That would have been really nice, actually. I agree. I would have really liked that. While the rebellion is going on. Yeah, Radiant Dawn needed more chapters, which is interesting because it's already so long. Norian Guy donated 5 chips. Killing off Nephany would be best. Why don't you like Nephany, Norian? What's up with that? I'm probably gonna go and, I don't remember if there's a unit behind us here, so I'm gonna put 𝗔𝗔𝗔 right here to protect Leanne. HP defense, let's go. How can the Raven have 0 vision? I don't know, it's just how they work. I don't know, like this, like they make a big deal out of the bird lagoose having bad night vision for some reason. I'm not sure why. Imagine getting doubled by Braum. My Braum is blazing fast, I'll have you know. Let's get a speed transfer. Wow! Abyssal Dragon donated $50. Another 50 to bring Neff to the tower. And then I bribed you 150 at the end of the Path of Radiance as well. Hey man, what can I say? I'm always open to bribes. Question is then, who should we support Nephany with? Because you're doing Braum Heather, so how about we do, you know what would be kind of cool? How about a Neff Aaron support? Actually, no, Aaron is doing Leonardo. Lucia, maybe? Wind Earth? Neff Ike? Actually not a bad support, by the way. Yoink. Yeah, Aaron and Leonardo are supporting together. Okay. Probably have Braum go this way, I think. Could have stolen the Venom Bow at his arm. Yeah, but do we really care about a Venom Bow? Chat, do we? Do we really care about the Venom Bow? Support Nephany with Homo Tiger? Ooh. We have to be careful with Leanne, though, in the fog like this. Let's pop a torch to see what we can see. Yeah, see that? Lots of stuff going on here. Got an Elf Thunder Mage right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put Mordecai here, he should be able to retaliate. I do like to light this Bracer right here. Oh, hi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Did I just kill Leth? No, I don't think so. There's a longbow somewhere around here. Okay, I'll try to be careful. Hi. Yeah, the AI loves to extinguish them, which slows them down a little bit. Lucia with that 25 strength. Yeah, it's kind of dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's the longbow right there. He can kill Leanne, I'm pretty sure. Although his hit rate is bad. Yeah, there's a crossbow near the end too that can one-shot 𝗔𝗔𝗔𝗀. This is very true. Very true. This is a scary map. Getting that torch on Heather, though, is very helpful. Ooh, I might be able to get myself a blade if I can disarm this guy. Is this the Begnion Files chapter? Oh my god! The Ludwig Files? Ow. 𝗨𝗂𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀. Yeah, this guy is scary. I think we want Braum down here. Mama, Heather, you show this bunch who's the boss. Lots of mages here, not a big fan of that. She kicked him in his Lagoose balls. Yeah, I think we want to move in with we need to get rid of these mages here and this archer. Very important. Yeah, I think Heather might not be able to steal it. This is true. So does Mordecai one-shot mages? He does. Let's go. 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗀𝗃, downlet𝗂. Huge bonuses. Okay, unit. Heather, good. What else am I missing? I got them all, I think. Pretty much. Oh, finally, Leth can fight the... She's not gonna die. Surely she's not gonna die, right, chat? She's not gonna hit by an 8. Please look at Lucia's hair next time. It's awful. What? What's so awful about it? Oh yeah, yeah. The slow Radiant Dawn walk. Get used to that. We're gonna be seeing that a lot. Oh. You forgot to review 𝗂𝗏𝗀𝗀 and Leanne earlier. I did not. I reviewed them. But I can repeat my points very quickly for those who just joined in. 𝗂𝗏𝗀𝗀 has many of the same problems that Vika has. He's not very available. He's okay in the maps that he's good in, though. He has Wrath, which kind of makes him better than Vika in many ways. If you level up his beak, he can actually do a lot of damage, but his growth rates aren't great. I love Leanne with all my heart, but she is the worst Heron out of the 3. If you take her to the tower, you are gimping yourself. There's no doubt about it. But I still love Leanne. She's frail as fuck, though. Didn't really do a good job setting up this dance, did I? Not at all. Yeah, this was not a good dance. Yeah, not a good dance at all. I guess, Yep. This was not a very good dance. But we got a Leanne level up, so that's nice. Hit point, speed, luck, resistance. I don't mind that, actually. I think I'll just leave her right here. I'll leave her, yeah, right here. Because this guy has a Venom Lance. At least 𝗂𝗏𝗀𝗀 can go over here and do something. And then I think Daphne will just stick around here. Yeah, she'll just... I think we'll just guard this pathway with her. Plain and simple. I'm very, very scared for Leanne, though. Oops, Heather. Here we go. Don't die, Heather. Nice dodge, Heather. She has no style. She has no grace. This rogue has a funky face. Wah. Did we learn this chapter that Micaiah is awesome? No, we haven't gotten any Micaiah glazing in a while. Heather has an amazing design. I hate what they did to her in Heroes. It turned her into like a 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗀. It's so bad. Hit points, skill, speed. Yeah, that's an F level, alright. Did you take on the rare reinforcements yet? They haven't shown up yet, I think. But I'm gonna see if I can't, I'm gonna use Leth, I think, to, oh, we need, I'm gonna go heal her, I think. I do like to light up all the torches so I can see. No strength, as per usual. What else is new? Heather sounds like a TikTok. What? Heather Loki sounds like the TikTok readover voice in Heroes. Okay, that's actually really funny. But yeah, I hate what they did to her in Heroes. They made her like mega thick, which is like, no, Heather has like a supermodel build, which is kind of unique, you know. Like she has a very cool look. I think she doesn't. All right, here we go. I think we'll just pop the elixir on Lucia. Steel Taint. I will go get the... Man, I suck at these dances, man. Now, maybe we should do a little Leon tainting. I don't know, chat. What do you think? What do you think, chat?
Should we taint a little bit?
I know there's a crossbow here. I'll try to be careful. What? Oh, my inventory is full. Lol. No? Wait, seriously? 13 speed? Why can't I steal the staff? I guess it's because he's equipped it. That's why. Yeah, it's because he's equipped it. Oop. Yeah, it's equipped. That's the problem right there. Oh, that guy actually has a killer lance. I didn't realize. I don't think it would have threatened Mordecai, though, but that is still kind of scary. All right, strength. Yes! Heather! Getting strength. Goat. Absolute goat. Let's go. We'll move Brahmin here. Alright, let's see. I'll go kill this defenseless healer, I guess. Strength and not speed is crazy, but I would much rather get the strength. Yeah, Aubrey is very inspired by Nephany, actually. No, sorry, not Nephany, Heather. Absolutely she is. Sorry to Bethany about Dolly Parton. I don't think she's a Dolly Parton fan now. She's shaking her head. She just told me because I probably should have read it. Nah, I'm not. As I said, I don't think most of us in chat are really old enough to be Dolly Parton fans, you know. I was sad. Oh, we can steal a crossbow. I was sadder when Chuck Norris died. That actually did make me a little sad because I grew up watching Walker Texas Ranger. I grew up in the heyday of Chuck Norris jokes. I was actually on the internet during the Chuck Norris joke era. That was like one of the first viral memes, I feel. Akira Toriyama was also, yeah, that I was pretty sad when that happened. I might be able to get a crossbow. I don't know if anyone can really use it, though. Oh, here we go. Walker Texas Ranger was so funny, man. It was just like, here's Chuck Norris. He's a ranger. Oh, we don't like your kind around here. I was like, 6 bars, go a fight went, like, gang up on him. Like, get out of Texas, Ranger, or you won't be walking out of here if you catch my drift walker. Like, looks like I gotta get busy and show these guys that a ranger always looks behind him. I was like, pew, boom, boom, kapush, boom, and then he beats up like 6 people with roundhouse kicks. That's like every episode of Walker Texas Ranger ever. He just beats up a bunch of people at pubs. Fantastic show. Loved it. Okay, we might be able to get ourselves a bow gun. Let's, I want to be careful. I don't want to get Heather trapped, so... The celebrity death that hit me the most was Andy Whitfield, the original Spartacus. He got a good prognosis and was supposed to be back. Really? The original Spartacus. Chuck Norris is an awful actor. I never said he was a great actor, but I grew up watching him as a kid. He was kind of like, what's like a good comparison? I mean, he wasn't Bruce Lee, but he was kind of like the Bruce Lee from my generation, I guess you could say. Even though I know they were like around the similar age, but... Oh my god, I can actually get it. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I can get it. Oh my goodness. Yoink! Thanks for the bowgun jump. I don't think anyone here can use it, but yeah, he was the white Bruce Lee. That's actually a much better way to describe him. I mean, they even did some movies together. Oh shit. Oops. I think Leth is dead. Like, Bruce Lee was clearly the superior of the two. Let's not kid ourselves here. But... Yeah, they had like a fight scene together. I don't think there is an archer in this army. No, I don't think so. I don't want Heather to die, though, so I'm wondering if I should put Mordecai in front with a stone. I think I will do that, actually. I don't want Heather to die. Bruce Lee was arguably the greatest martial artist ever. Only one who could compete with him. Yip Man. Oh! I loved Yip Man. You really suck with Leanne's dances. I know. I'm awful. Dude, there were so many good martial arts movies growing up when I was a kid. I was such a big fan of Karate Kid. That was like, oh, I loved those movies so much. Mr. Miyagi, the GOAT. Even though they were all exactly the same. It was just like, Mr. Miyagi brings Daniel-san to a new place, and there's a cute girl that's dating the high school bully, and he just happens to be a black belt in karate. It's like, oh, Daniel-san, you must defeat the bully. And it goes to like the tournament. It's like, wow! And then Daniel-san beats the bully and it gets the girl. Every single time. Every single Karate Kid movie is like this. It's so predictable and it's so fun every time. Daniel-san, show me wash the floor. Daniel-san, show me clean the toilet. Daniel-san, show me order takeaway pizza. Yeah. Oh, I could have stolen the Killer Lance if he was on higher health. I only watch the OG Karate Kid movies, not the new ones. No, not interested in the new ones. Daniel-san, you a cook wage. I love the part where he goes, who are we karate kidding? Then he proceeds to karate kid all over the place. Oh my god. Oh shit, full inventory on Heather. Oops. Let's see. Nice. Oh, okay. I thought I heard music. I think it's just coming from my wife's headphones. Daniel-san, change my son's diaper. Show me, change the diaper, Daniel-san. No, this could turn into a very different movie very quickly. Yeah, Will Smith's son was never really able to get a good acting career on his own. Yeah, there's the discipline scroll under that thief, which I'm gonna try and get. Bribe to... Oh, Camden Diamond donated $20. Bribe to make Ike Neff. I don't mind Ike Neff. It's actually a pretty good support. It's actually a pretty good support. Like, Nefany really likes that earth support. Daniel-san, catch bullet with your toe. Brom-san, use discipline scroll to build up sword rank. Oh, she didn't find it. Oh no. In Soviet Russia, there's a thief under the discipline scroll. Monk-san, you lack discipline. Oh, that crit rate, though. Is there a way to taint Heather on this map? There's a way to taint everyone. Look, you can all, like, you ask not how can this unit... Ask not how the taint works. Just know that the taint is always possible. That kind of sounded like a Mr. Miyagi quote. Hey Mangs, what did you think of Gamescom? Wait, what? That was a thing? When was that a thing? Dude, I suck at these Lian dances, man. Actually, look at this. Look at this. Ha-ha! Fuck! Wait. Ho-ho! It's this coming weekend. Okay. I don't really care what normies have to say about video games. Like, is there anything actually worth? Is there anything actually worth it to talk about there, or is it just going to be Joe Normie in a suit talking about how much he loves video games? Man, I sure love video games. Yeah, me too. Ah, shit. I don't like that Elf Thunder. Oh no. Mordecai, take one for the team. Would you play Baldur's Gate 3? You know, I've heard good things about Baldur's Gate 3, actually, and I know my wife. I watched my wife play it a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. I am an old school Baldur's Gate fan. I played Baldur's Gate 1, 2, Throne of Ball, many times. So naturally very skeptic to Baldur's Gate 3. It's, I don't know. I don't think I'll play it, but, if I'm gonna play it, it's gonna be multiplayer, probably. Young-son, you must dance yourself to entertain you. Oh my god, bro. Doesn't Baldur's Gate 3 have cute waifus? They have a few. Shadowheart is pretty, I guess. My wife just said she's ugly. Wow. I think Ponsegraf would like Shadowheart. She's kind of his type. Yeah, I agree with. They have a very safe horny cast. This is true. There's no Baldur's Gate 3 female character that makes me go like, oh damn, she's really pretty. Like Shadowheart is the only one that like I kind of like a little bit, but there's not really. I don't know. I'm not too keen on any of the designs. I actually really like 𝗂𝗄𝗃 from Baldur's Gate 2, but she's old in Baldur's Gate 3, which I found a little disappointing. I mean, I guess it takes place a little bit after, but 𝗂𝗃 was really pretty in Baldur's Gate 2. Actually, she's blonde. Like a blonde half elf, but in Baldur's Gate 3 they like made her into a grandma. So I thought it was a little disappointing. And I do love Minsk. I mean, I'll never tire of Minsk. He's like such an iconic character from the first games. Oh shit! Yeah, discipline. Right. Sorry. It's genuinely crazy to think Shadowheart isn't hot. It's not that I don't think she's beautiful. It's just. You guys know me. I have a particular taste. I don't. She's okay. You don't like it because she's not blonde. See, there's the discipline scroll. Minsk will lead with blade and boot. Boo will take care of the details. Shadowheart can turn blonde, what with mods? Oh, okay. Oh, she gets blonde. I'm more like white here, I guess, but... If she's not a Dami... I am not a Dami mommy guy. Do not confuse me with Zelda Crafter. Alright, let's see if we can taint ourselves some, let's see if we can get ourselves some more weapons. Ooh, okay, we got a steel blade over here. Let's go. Bonk, bonk. You liked Camilla before? My initial... I remember liking Camilla a little bit from the early Fates trailer. I thought she looked interesting. And then in the game, I did not like her at all. This guy has a secret book we gotta steal. I remember I was like watching the first Fates trailer, and I saw the clip of Camilla like going hello. And I was like, ooh, she's attractive. I remember thinking to myself, I thought she looked attractive. But keep in mind, I didn't see her stupid panty window in that trailer. I hate her panty window. It's so trashy. And I do not like Camilla's personality at all. I feel like there would have been a very good way to write Camilla, like an overprotective big sister. They could have leaned into that a lot more. But ultimately, she is just, hello, would you like to fuck your big sister? And it's just, it's so cringe. The real 𝗏𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗃 3 is Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite games of all time. 𝗏𝗲𝗀𝗃 3 from Larian wasn't even made with anyone involved in the first two, and they shit-canned the entire dev team halfway through and replaced them with the 𝗏𝗏𝗃 sex team. I have no idea what you're just talking about, but I just find that very funny. The 𝗏𝗏𝗃 sex team. I've heard you can fuck a bear in 𝗏𝗏𝗃 3. Yeah, Reddit was very excited about that. It was like, oh my god, guys! Heckin' 𝗏𝗏𝗃, you can sex the bear! Like, why is Reddit so excited at the prospect of having sex with a bear? Like, you want to tell us something, Reddit? Like, why is this what you're so excited about? You should stream 𝗏𝗏𝗃. No, I don't think I will. You know, 𝗏𝗏𝗃 could have been at least a fun game to play, but it wasn't even that, and that's why it flopped. It wasn't just because of the cringe dialogue, but they could have made 𝗏𝗏𝗃 an actual fun game to play at least, because the Dragon Age games have always been fun to play. But they've been fun to play and had good writing, which, you know, is what I liked about them. Oh, sorry, 𝗏𝗏𝗃, sorry. I actually didn't play much of Inquisition, but it looked pretty fun to play from what little I saw of it. Dragon Age Origins, yes, it has a very slow combat system, but I actually like it. I like the slow combat system in Dragon Age Origins. It's not super high-paced. I like the strategic, I like the fact that you order your fighter in full plate to walk towards the mage, and he actually kind of moves sort of slowly. I like it. I think it gives you time to think. It gives you time to breathe. In some of the newer Dragon Age games, especially Dragon Age 2, it's like bam, 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 bam. And in Dragon Age Origins, it's like a slow march. I think it actually is very fun to play. I really enjoy it. And the story is unmatched. Like, the story of Dragon Age Origins. I went back and played it a few years ago. It's every bit as good as I remember. The story is so good. I don't care what anyone says. It is not nostalgia. It is a great story. Have you ever tried Dragged Alliance? No, I do not. Never heard of it. Anders is the best character. From Dragon Age 2, he's alright. Alright, we gotta deal with this guy now. I do need to check how scary this boss is, so... He has 9 crits. Braum should be okay here. 19 speed, that should be fine. Let's just use a wind edge. Take off everything from Lucia? Yeah, I will, don't worry. As I expected, the Queen's house passes are playful little pups indeed. The only thing you sniffing about will get you, however, is an abruptly shortened lifespan. Hey, Mangs just got here. Could you restart the whole stream? Of course. Oh shit, we don't want Braum to crit the boss and lose the secret book. Jagged Alliance is essentially XCOM style gameplay, but you play Cold War era mercenaries in a fictional African country. Very 80s. Ah, sounds fun. Bro is absolutely in the files. He does seem like he would be in the files. I don't have the patience. I'm just gonna kill this guy with Lucia. Dragon Age 2 rival friend system had real potential. I like the rival system actually, because in the original Origins, the love and hate system kind of felt a little stale because you only ever wanted to build love points. But the rivalry system, meanwhile, was actually kind of cool. I liked it a lot. Fuck. But can you fuck a bear? Oh, I don't know. Can you? I don't want to play the game unless I can fuck the bear. Will Braum survive this? He will now. But no killing the hacking doggeritos! Alright, we'll let Heather fight here.
Yeah.
There's a discipline scroll, a coin, and give me that secret book! Are we gonna give it to Braum? He could actually use the extra skill, I think. Actually, before we do this, we should taint. And we should also take all the items off Lucia. This is true. This is true. Wah. Yeah, I think that would actually work. Yeah, take all our stuff. Very important to do that for sure. Alright, we ready to taint some more, chat? Alright, let's build some supports. With Lucia and Ethany? And that's a bit of a weird one, though. We could do Mordecai-Leth for the maps that we do have them on. And I like 𝗟𝗟𝗀. Like, I feel like it's such a natural support to do. Train Lucia to Trueblade? Oh no, come on. That takes forever. Nephany Mia is not a bad one, actually. Yet you chanted Fiona because you guys begged me to do it and she turned out like shit. Alright. Oh, I got a lot of donuts. Sure, Calvin donated $2. Season 2. Oh, $2 to bring Ike to the tower. Why? Carl Leggett donated $2. This chapter is just FE6 chapter 12, the gold mine. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, now that you mention it, it is very similar to that. Potramon donated 13 99. Hey, Mangs, hope it goes well for the rest of the stream. I'm getting a bit worried for my cat. She started limping 1 week ago and seems to be doing well, but it still worries me. Fun fact, cats can sometimes learn to limp for sympathy or to give food. They can learn that behavior. I'm not saying that's the case with your cat, but some of my cats have limped in front of me to get me to give them food because they understand that it's weird. But when they limp, it's most likely because they might have like a fleece. What's that called? Like a little pin. What is it called? Like a wooden little. We call it fleece in Norwegian. I don't know what's called. Like when you get a little wooden thing in your hand. Might have to look at her paw. Maybe you have to pull something out of it. Splinter. Sorry, that was splinter. Maybe she has a splinter. Maybe she jumped too far down and landed awkwardly. I mean, if she's limped for a week, if it's a young cat, you probably should take her to the vet and get her checked out, I think. But usually, if you're... I'm a big cat guy. There are 2 signs you want to watch out for with a cat. If they stop eating and if they start hiding. That's usually a sign that your cat is deathly ill. So if you find your cat hiding under the sofa, and if you see the cat doesn't touch her food for like several days, that's when something is very wrong. If she's just limping, but she's still eating normally and still cuddling and all that, it's probably fine. She'll probably get better, I think. I've had like 4 cats throughout my life, 4 to 5 cats. I really like cats. But I wish you the best of luck. I hope you don't need to go to the vet, but definitely do it soon if you... Okay. Carl Lega donated $2. GamesCon is probably Jay Scryer calling Yeti Man bad. I don't understand what that means. Condon Daman donated $5. Some theorize that Chapter 28 split will be either Yvonne you can recruit, the brothers, or Haley or Ariel. Can you confirm they're completely new? I'm not going to spoil anything, but all I will say is there's going to be a unique unit to each of the 3 28s that you will be able to get on your team. That's all I'm going to say for now. Anyway, we're just tainting Leanne a little bit. I like to give her a few levels so she doesn't die so easily if she gets like hit by a stray attack. She's still very frail though, as you can see. Tumbo, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that donation. But thank you for the dono.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of funny though, but I'm not reading it. Mangsan, taint off, taint on. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a Fire Emblem kid. Magnus-san, show me. Taint the dancer. Taint on, taint off. Taint off, taint on. What level is he planning to get Leanne to? I don't know. What level do you want me to get her to? I'm doing this for the good of the run because having a low-level Leanne fly around is very scary. It's like one hand action she dies. This will prevent that. I consider this an investment in the run's health. I like once she gets the new... Does she actually... Okay, she still only has the Vigor. At some point, she gets a new Galder that allows her to not... That she can use on units that haven't moved. And it goes a lot quicker at that point, which is nice. Can you do a Q&A now to get it out of the way? Sure. What do you want me to talk about? Promote Leanne? I wish. Reminder that this guy complained about FE6 and FE5 being tedious. I sure did. Did you watch Evangelion? No, but I know all the memes. Will Flop Run Defective Edition give a good reason why the leaders follow Jocko into an obvious trap in 𝗏𝗵? Makes little sense they'll all march in just for his family. I'm sure the writers are working on that. I haven't paid much attention to their progress, but they are working really hard. I'm sure they're doing a lot of great work, honestly. I'm very proud of them. We got a really skilled team of writers all working really hard. I think you guys are gonna really like the new script. Level 40 Leanne to train Homo-Tiger. This is true. If you get her to level 40, then you can actually instantly fill up a Lagoose gauge immediately, which it's not as good as it sounds, honestly. Will you have a millennial writing the new script? Yeah, I'm gonna fire 𝗥𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗳𝗁 and I'm gonna replace him with a millennial writer from Reddit. Where's the casual banter? I'm doing it right now! Oh my god. How come every time I make a video, you guys just quote it back at me all the time? Okay, this is nice though. Look at this. Look at this that Leanne is doing right now. She can finally use Bliss. So I can actually taint faster now. Isn't that nice? Stop caring about your own videos. Thanks. Where's the strategic gameplay? Okay, so right now what I am doing is very important. It's called tainting. It's getting Leanne to a high level so she doesn't die. Yeah, so it's what Bliss does is it sets biorhythm to maximum, which is very nice. Can actually be nice to do on some maps. If you have a lot of units with bad biorhythm, setting their biorhythm to maximum before going in and taking a bunch of encounters can actually it can actually give you 20% hit and avoid. If you go from bad to good biorhythm, that's 20% extra hit and avoid and 20% extra chance to proc skills. So it actually does have some merit. If you have an enemy unit that's going to take on a lot of enemies this turn, it can actually be very beneficial to set their biorhythm to max. Are you going to taint Grayson and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? They're both pretty high level already, so I don't think we'll need to do that. But I like doing this to Leanne because she's so frail. I don't want to risk game overing my run because she's so low level. So I think once we get her to 20, that's probably good, I think. This man played Gaiden on easy. You guys will never let me forget it. Okay, points, magic, luck. She won't level up anything else? What do you mean? She can level HP and speed and luck and... Oh, she's not a game over after this? I guess not, but it's still nice to have a good dancer. I'll get her to 20 and then we'll stop the tainting, okay? Did you get everything from Lucia? Yeah, I've taken everything off her, so we should be good. We should be good. Get her to 40. Level 25. Do you guys want me to keep tainting? Nah, well, 20 is good enough, I think. Does she get anything at 25, though? Does she get the Lagoose bar filling thing? Yeah, I do like tainting. Tainting is fun. Alright. It's just, this is good enough. We got a level 20 Leanne right here. I am A-okay with this. Alright, Heather, go beat up the boss, please. Minx will not listen to his fans. It might be over. What? What's wrong? 4 defense? Yeah. Oh yeah, the CMU had that dragon boss. I remember now. That was fun. Yeah, this is a kill, right? He doesn't have Vantage or anything like that, does he? No, he doesn't. Mengs loves tainting but puts anti-taint mechanics on his hacks. I know, I'm a big fat hypocrite. Skill, speed, luck, and defense. Okay. Alright, defense on Heather is goated, though. My death means nothing. Our plan is perfect. There is nothing the queen can do. Alright, we actually have to seize. This way. See, only a measly 160 turns, guys. As we suspected, Ludwig is intent on rebellion. His followers are spreading across the land, inciting insurrection. We have documents to prove it. Queen Elincia, I stand ready to defend the realm. I will lead the royal knights into 𝗪𝗏, and we will seize the duke. I am hesitant to resort to the sword without at least attempting diplomacy. At all costs, I must stop the people of Crimea from fighting one another. Your Majesty, news from the countryside. Dude Ludwig has assembled an army and announced his intentions against you. The rebellion in 𝗪𝗏 is growing quickly. I see. He must have realized that his operations were no longer a secret. Your Majesty, we have no time to waste. We must stand against this for the future of Crimea. I understand. Joffrey, leader of the Royal Knights, I hereby authorize the use of military force against the rebel army. Yes, Your Majesty, at once. I'll begin marshalling forces. The rebellion must be stopped before nobles in surrounding areas catch wind of it. Am I doing the right thing? Oh, father, Uncle Rennie. What did Joffrey get the blue armor? What happened to his green armor? I don't know. You recruited him. He was a green unit, now he's a blue unit. Welcome back, Marcia. Did you learn of Sir Ike's whereabouts? No, I'm sorry. I've got nothing but sore feet and a tired Pegasus. I've talked to a few local villagers who say that the Grill mercenaries have been working low-paying odd jobs here and there. Nobody seems to know where they are now, but everyone agrees that this is the first time they've been gone for so long. 𝗧𝗏𝗯𝗲! Princess Leanne, please try to keep your spirits high. I assure you, we will continue to investigate Sir Ike's whereabouts. Thank you. Oh, she spoke! Oh, Princess Leanne, you spoke. Quite a shock, yes. My lady has been studying the language which we often call modern speech. That's wonderful. It's hard enough visiting a strange land, let alone learning the language. Me no problem. Queen Elincia has trouble heart. Ah, I'd forgotten the Heron tribe can peer into the heart. I can't hide the pain I'm feeling, at least not from you, Princess Leanne. Queen Elincia. Why does this happen? My people fight, brother against brother, and no matter what I do, I can't stop it. I'm a miserable failure. I just want to crawl into a cave somewhere. How can anyone believe in me now? This is a very nice picture, and I actually learned this from my wife. This picture right here is based on a historical painting. Or
The Accolade.
The Accolade. Like, my wife suspects that it's based on. And I think she's right. I think she's actually very right here. So in case you guys don't know, I'm going to bring up the actual painting here. This cannot be a coincidence. I think. So it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏 knighting Galahad. The Accolade is the painting called. You think it's a coincidence? Really? You think this is a coincidence? Huge reach? Really? You don't think so? All of chat is saying it's just a coincidence. I don't know if you look at how similar Leanne's dress is to 𝗏𝗏𝗏's dress, though. Look at the sleeves and the colors and the. I think you guys are looking at it a little too literally. I'm not saying Leanne is knighting Elincia with a sword. I'm saying I think they drew inspiration from this painting when they made the CG.
You guys are fucking retarded.
You pissed off my wife. Anyway, I've never asked for any of this. I never wanted to be queen. Is this supposed to be Leanne singing? That doesn't sound like Leanne. I can't do it anymore. She's resetting her biorhythm? Yes, she is. Alright. Oh, this map. Oh, this map.
Insurrection erupts across Crimea. The wounds 𝗂𝗵𝗂 suffered during the conflict with 𝗂𝗏 have finally begun to heal, and it should be rejoicing in its hard-won peace. How is it that the fires of rebellion have been lit? Bastion, Queen Elincia's most trusted advisor, widely acknowledged for his political savvy, is on a mission to 𝗂𝗏. And the Grail mercenaries, the original authors of 𝗂𝗵𝗂's recovery, are nowhere to be found. Queen Elincia, close to despair, has nonetheless ordered the 𝗂𝗵𝗂an Royal Knights to restore order in 𝗪𝗿. Her only wish is to win the coming battle so that she may stave off a civil war.
Mangs on the death counter. All right, chat. We got some new units here. Ah, yeah. You guys want memes? Sure, we can do some memes. Okay, some of these are really good. Which one do you prefer? I think Lucia looks really good with short hair, but I think I prefer long hair. But she looks good with both. I think they're both really good looks for her. Why are we spamming Rev? I don't know. Someone just started doing it and chat just went along with it like you tend to do. I think I'm gonna have to say long hair, but short hair Lucia looks pretty good. Oh, the Rans memes. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Average D&D group attempts to compromise won't get you anywhere. You should just kill him and get over with it. Yep. Charisma. Whee! If Leonardo put on a leotard, would he be called Leotard? Leotardo? Oh my god, this is an old... This is what 𝗂𝗏 looked like in 𝗪𝗏𝗀 2, by the way. Yeah, this is an old meme. This is not, like, I remember this memes, because, yeah, spoiler alert, her husband dies in 𝗪𝗏𝗀 2, and then you can romance her, which feels a little weird, but... Minsk and Boo, stand ready. I love this design so much. Ursula is so fucking pretty. Fortune's Weave has some of the best, like... It has some of the best character designs I've ever seen in a Fire Emblem game. Not for all the characters, but some of them are amazing. I love her beauty mark. I love her hair. And apparently her personal skill is... like a convoy. Like, she gets the convoy. That's actually really cool. That's very useful. To Gunnar? Ah, Yeah, she's got a little cleavage there. I don't think it's Gunnar, though. I think she's pretty classy. No more Dragon Age. The Veil Guard. Oh, boy. Bro, I'm not reading all that. Okay, that's amazing. Bro. Dude. Effort. Magnusson, show me taint the unit. Taint on, taint off. Taint off. Come on, Mr. Miyagi. I've been doing this for 160 turns. I'm tired. Show me taint the unit. Calder-san. Quite a shock, yes. My lady has been studying your language, which we often call modern speech. Yes, queen. Slay. Dancer tainting Nils to 7. Dancer tainting Leanne to 20. Yes. Absolutely. Alright. Time for Joffrey's charge. Ooh, Khalil's shop. Let's go. Let's get these over the out of the way first. Come on in. May I? Well, speak of the devil if it isn't General Joffrey himself. I wouldn't have expected a visit since you're leaving tomorrow. Hi, General Joffrey. What can we do for you today? Oh, she's got a little adoptive daughter. It's so cute. Sorry, Emmy, but I'm not here as a customer. Huh? Oh, I see why you're here. It's about time, too. I'm ready to string that lantern Dunkard up by his heels. Ta-da! Whoops, who put that chair there? I could have been killed, Lady Khalil. You beckoned? Makalov, why are you drinking? You realize that tomorrow we have a battle to fight, yes? Greetings, General Mai. You're looking even more dashing and handsome than usual, Your Excellency. Good grief, that man's an embarrassing. Are you sure he's a royal knight? He's like a pig pretending to fly. Why not put a dog in armor and call it sir? Miss Khalil, that's not very nice. I think Sir Makalov deserves a little more respect than that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chat's about to get pissed off here. Are you blind, Astrid? It's the night before a mission and that fool's stinking drunk. Probably gambled away all his money too. And you follow me around mooning over him and cleaning up his messes. Do you have no pride, girl? What the man needs is to slap some sense into him. Perhaps I should. I've chosen to look after Sir Makalov. Nobody's forced me to do it, and it's really none of your business. Ah, she's defending him now. You know, I'm really starting to wonder about your good upbringing. Out of all the men out here, what possessed you to place your bets on such a shabby prospect? What did you just say? There are no gentlemen in this land half as fine as Sir Makalov. Oh my. Alright, settle down everybody. Keep this up and General's gotta pretend he doesn't know either of you. Fine, I'm sorry, alright? Happy? So that was what you needed with the 𝗟𝗏𝗀 oath. Alright, anyway. I just wanted to go over our battle plan one more time before retiring. I heard you going after Duke of 𝗏𝗏. Think you can handle him? Of course. However, he's been marshalling his forces for quite some time now, which means our preparation will have to be flawless if we want to end this quickly. If only I were up to it. You know me, I'd crush him. I'd kick him apart. Well, I suppose I could go. I suppose someone of my wisdom and power is easily worth 2 of you, Clods. Yeah, that's a great idea, Lamb Blossom. Like I always say, the best enemies are the ones that are on fire. I'm sorry, but no, although I do appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't see the problem. Do you think I've gone soft? My magic is still in tip-top shape, I'll have you know. No, it's just that I'm sure Queen Elincia wouldn't be pleased with civilians fighting against their countrymen. I suppose you have a point. In that case, let 𝗏𝗏 join you. 𝗏𝗏 is not a citizen of Crimea. 𝗏𝗏 will fight like 10 men. Devdon, when did you get here? Actually, General, this is not Devdon. This is a friend of mine, 𝗏𝗏. Yes, it's true. People often make that mistake, but 𝗏𝗏 is definitely not Devdon. You look exactly like him. Doesn't he? Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, you can take him with you. Oh, and no pressure, but the fate of the entire royal country depends on the royal knights. Good luck, don't blow it. 𝗏𝗏 will fight like bear, like tiger. We don't need Largo and Khalil because 𝗏𝗏 is pretty amazing. Oh, I understand, I think. Thank you for your help. Well, I suppose that's settled. It's time for you to discuss tomorrow's tactics. Good luck with that. As for that useless drunk, I'll have someone carry him over later. Thank you. Sir Makalov is not useless. How many times do I have to say it? Astrid, it's about time you go back as well. Yes, General. Forgive me. I'll hurry back as soon as Sir Makalov is feeling better. Give me strength. The sooner the better. Oh, this is why people hate Makalov. Oh, my goodness. Your Majesty, what are you doing with that lance? I asked your servant for it, and he gave it to me. Why would your Majesty as a queen do such a thing? Who knows how a tangled web of rumors could become because of that? Let the court say what it wishes. You're far more important to me than the whispers of nagging nobles. You don't need to say that. Joffrey, I'm sorry. I don't understand. What's wrong? 3 years ago, you fought to free Crimea from the clutches of Dane. While you held this lance, your courage was dauntless and your prowess legendary. Yes, it's a brave lance. I'm very proud of it. I can't have you raise the same lance against your fellow people of Crimea. I'm sorry, I just can't. Your Majesty is worried about the shadow it would cast over my name, the dishonor of using that weapon on Crimeans. I would never want to damage your pride as a knight. It would be too much to bear. Believe no such thing, Your Majesty. My pride as a knight is most deeply rooted in my service to you. This will never waver, no matter what, Elincia. You know that. And take your lance. Use it to fight for Crimea once again. Forgive my tardiness, sir. Qiren, second in command of the Royal Knights at your service. Sorry to have disturbed your rest. Not at all. If it were your will, General, I would have hastened to the very edge of the world at your calling. Qiren, I'm lucky to have such a devoted follower. This is no reward, but here's something I want you to have. A silver axe? This is so sharp. Do you mean I can have it? Do you like it? Like it. My heart is ready to burst. I feel like it's my birthday, and I just got my first suit of armor. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. It will look fabulous on the mantle. My family will enjoy it for years to come. I can tell you how grateful I am. Qiren, that's an axe, not a painting. Paintings are for mantlets. Mantles. Axes are for fighting. I want you to use that axe. What? I couldn't. You can't refuse. It's an order. Understood, sir. Promise to keep it well protected from scratches. You're hopeless. Read donuts? I will. Let's see. Carl-Leggett donated $5. Mangs, it was Jason Schreider declaring old white man using a schism in the gaming industry. I don't even pay attention to that shit anymore, man. Let them ruin their own games. I'm just gonna buy the good ones. Sorry, Beth, you're wrong. Camden Daman donated $2. Mac the Bastes. Professor Squeaky Tits donated $2. Stay mad, Astrid fans. Astrid dropping some absolute trooks. Trooks is a very fun word. Don't forget the donos I sent to use Mac Attack. I guess we'll use them. Anyway, let's have a look at our units, shall we? Returning Astrid. Oh boy. Ooh, okay. There's some good stuff to buy here. Let's get a hammer for Qiren. Killer lance for Joffrey, probably. Horse Slayer is nice as well. Killing Edge for Makalov. Killer Bow for Astrid. Killer Axe to Qiren. There's really no point in not buying these, I think. Yeah, let's try not to lose the bishops. They're worth a lot of bonus experience. Anyway, guys, say hello to my Joffrey. And look at that. He retains his defense transfer, even though he died in the final map. So this Joffrey has 20 base defense, that is so nice for this map, because he takes a lot of chip damage here. You cannot take a Paragon off Joffrey in Act 2. You have to wait until Act 3. It is locked to him for the time being. Joffrey is a pretty good unit for the maps that he's in. There's a little trick you can do. If you unequip his, if you take away all of his inventory, you can actually get a free Brave Lance in Act 3 if he joins, because he'll get it as an NPC, which can be fun. It doesn't seem locked? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, you can't assign skills here. But yeah, he's good. One of the things I like to do is just to early promote him to a Gold Knight or Silver Knight, I think. And that's actually pretty nice. He gets Soul, which can help out a lot. So, yeah, Joffrey is solid, actually. His stats are very good, and his growth rates are high, so he can cap a lot of stats. He's a completely viable unit to bring to the tower. Paragon is great. You can take it off him or keep it on him. But there's a lot of other units that really wants this Paragon skill, so I recommend taking it off him at some point. He will not get any experience in Act 2, really. Qiren, I love him in Path of Radiance. In Radiant Dawn, he feels like such an afterthought. He's just in this weird position where he's not available enough to be trained. His stats aren't really all that good. He's okay. For some reason, he's a game over condition all the maps he's in. I have no idea why. It's so weird. So I have to be careful with him. Gamble is a big meme. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really have much to say on Kieran. He just feels kind of useless in my opinion. He alright, but not very good. Astrid. Oh my goodness, Astrid's so shafted in this game. Her stats are garbage. Paragon is nice, but you really want to take this off and or give it to someone else. Her growth rates suck. Her stats suck. Damn, she is so bad in this game. I don't know what the purpose of Astrid is. In Path of Radiance, Paragon... Yeah, it should have been locked. It should have been locked. If Paragon was locked on her, it would have been made more sense to use her, but considering you can take Paragon off her and put her in any unit you want, she just ends up being a walking Paragon scroll. That's about all she can do. Makalo! I don't think he's stellar in this game. He's better than Astrid, but I don't think he's much better. I think he's probably the worst of the Cavs. Probably. Maybe not worse than Fiona, but... Yeah, he doesn't even have any skills. What happened to his Tempests? He just lost that for some reason. Yeah, what can we say about Makalov? He's fast. Kind of fast. Fast and tanky, like in Path of Radiance. 75% speed, 50 defense is actually pretty good. Funny idiot, yeah. I wish he had Gamble. He sold it, yeah, I guess he did. He gambled his skill away. He should have Gamble. Why doesn't he have Gamble? He is a gambler, it's so dumb. Marsha, already reviewed her. Donved is... I'd say he's in a better spot here than he was in Path of Radiance. He's still not very good, though. There is one fun thing about Donved, and that's his magic stat. He is unironically a decent user of the Flame Lance. That's about all I can think about, really. He's kind of... Yeah, no. His stats are meddling like they were in Path of Radiance. He's got decent luck and defense. But all of his stats, like, he's far worse than Nephany, in my opinion. Does he have a skill? I don't think he does. No. Fire Affinity is okay. But, yeah, you use him as a meme if you want, but not really that great. Wait. Oh, there's no Flame Lance in this game, is there? Okay, then discard what I just said. His magic is useless. I guess you can put Imbue on him. Wait. Is Khalil not with us? Oh, I guess you don't get Khalil on this map. That's a shame. Good luck. I'll be sure to keep the palace safe. I'm sorry we couldn't allocate more troops for you. You'll be okay, though, right? Of course. We might even have too many, actually. I'm more worried about the Queen's safety. Make sure the guards stay sharp. Count on it. I'll maintain a tight watch on the area, and there's the backup plan just in case. Good. Hearing you reiterate that makes me feel better, I have to admit. Remember, this isn't for glory. You'll be confronting your own people. Just do your job and come straight back. Thing is, Donved is right about the wall that Aaron is and the swiftness Nephany has, but this game is being so balanced, it's the worst. Yeah, and he doesn't have the availability to make use of it. That's the thing. The Royal Knights have left the capital. We estimate roughly 4,000 soldiers are marching on 𝗪𝗪𝗀. That means about 2,000 are left in the capital. That's more than I'd expected. I suppose it can't be helped. The column headed towards 𝗪𝗪𝗀 is primarily cavalry, is it not? Yes, sir. Exactly as you surmise, sir. In that case, the forces of the capital will be led by the Queen's confidant, Lady Lucia. This is most perfect. The soldiers remaining at Castle 𝗪𝗪𝗀 have been given detailed instructions. False instructions, I might add. The dear pawns, they are so very heroic and so very disposable. This is unironically a very smart move by Ludwig, like using the peasants as cannon fodder while he takes the capital. Actually not a bad idea. General, all troops are in position. We stand ready for the assault. Thank you, Kieran. The majority of Castle Vanguard appear to be common soldiers. And there's still no sign of Ludwig or any of his subordinates. Correct, sir. And the rest are a bunch of amateurs. You should see them flopping around like horses, like ragdolls. They won't last long against the finely tuned knights of our Crimean Royal Knights. Don't get overconfident now. Most of their forces are likely inside, waiting for us to exhaust ourselves out here. Yes, good point, sir. On the main gate, have you seen it? Breaking through that is not going to be easy. We must be patient. Is it explained why 𝗏𝗏𝗏 did it? He just doesn't like Elincia. He feels she's weak and he wants to roll. Yes, sir. Now remember, we're not facing enemy soldiers. Yes, they're foolish enough to be lured into joining 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but they are fellow Crimean citizens. Her Majesty would prefer to capture those rebels alive and try to talk some sense into them. I'm amazed, sir. Her Majesty's kindness is touching. I'll convey that to all our men. Listen up. We're going to sweep aside the rebels and punch through the fortress gate. Her Majesty wants as many lives to be spared as possible. Set lances. All forces. Charge. Alright, so this is a very interesting map. A very interesting map. I don't think the battle preparations really matter here. Maybe you can do like this. I'll do this, I guess. Alright, so there's a couple things to watch out for. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 can pretty much solo this map, even more so with the defense transfer. But there are a couple of things you want to watch out for. Now, for every enemy you don't kill on this map, you get a bunch of bonus experience. If you can somehow kill the boss with 50 units on the map, you will get an absolutely absurd amount of bonus experience towards the end. I think it equates to like 5 or 6 levels on hard if you want. This is risky though. It requires you to not attack with your green units, and I don't think I'm going to risk a run for a bunch of bonus experience. There are a couple of things that can game over you here. These rock throwers will deal 2 to 3 damage to 𝗏𝗏𝗏, or like 3 to 5. And they'll always hit him, so they'll slowly chirp him down. There's also this Horse Slayer. He doesn't one-shot 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but he can certainly bring him low. There is something you do want to get. I don't know if he's on the map. No, he is. This guy with a Speedway. This is an important stat booster. You want to try and get this guy. Eat Rock is back on the menu. But as you can see right here, as far as these guys they do not do a lot of damage to 𝗏𝗏𝗏 at all. So you should be pretty good to just rush in here and just murder. I usually use a short spear here, but I don't think you need to actually. I think the steel Great Lance is actually fine to use here. Are you not going to unequip? No, I don't like that strategy. It's scary. Trying to keep these bishops alive is always tricky. You can order your army to not charge on turn 1, but I don't like doing that. These bishops, so in Radiant Dawn, whenever green units fight, you actually get bonus experience when they kill units, including when bishops heal. And those bishops are actually very nice. Yeah, every time those bishops heal, you get a bunch of bonus experience. Which is actually very nice. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can... There are only 2 hammers in Radiant Dawn, yeah, and I lost the other one with Nolan. Astrid is so fucking bad, but you don't want to lose her here. It's very important that you don't lose Astrid here. Let me actually check. What are the game over conditions? 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Kieran. I don't know why 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I do not know why 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a game over condition here. I never understood it. What map did Nolan die in? The Fiona map, where she's a green unit. I'm gonna keep Astrid back a little bit. You don't want to lose Astrid here because you'll lose a Paragon. It's very important to try and keep her alive. This Bowser, man. Persian done it at $2. Do you know the strategy game Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader? I have heard of it. I was very big into 40k at some point. Are you guys noticing that there's like birds flying around on the screen? Ah, shit, I think those bishops are all gonna die now. Are the yellow units stronger than Asteroid? I think they are. Damn. I should have told them to stay back. I think I'm gonna lose. Am I gonna lose both of my? No. Yeah, that bishop always dies on turn 1 almost. I don't know why Astrid is so much weaker than the rest of Elincia's group. I think their justification is that she's a Paragon unit, so she should start out lower level than everyone else. I think that's probably what they had in mind with Astrid. I'm not sure, though. What happens about buy javelins? I mean, I bought as much as I could from the shop, except for, like, the longbow, so we should be fine. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill as many of these guys as I can. Astra was probably meant as a trainee unit. Unit low availability, shafts are hard. I mean, you guys gotta keep in mind that there's a bug on hard mode, or I don't know if it's a bug, but experience gains are cut so much on hard mode. I don't know if it's like intentional, but it really shafts all the growth units in this game. I will say this is one of those maps where it's so nice to have fast animations. It's so nice to have fast animations on this map. This is a very spammy map in terms of like how much shit there is to do. Holy shit, a kill for Astrid. Let's go. Aren't most units in this game growth units? In theory, yes, but... Oh, Makalov. In theory, yes, but because of the low experience gains on hard mode, it kind of becomes not that. Yeah, kill those units. Hey. Yeah, playing this without the fast animations can be very annoying. Oh my god, they're all just healing. Oh my god, they're all just healing. Can you at least not protect the bishop while you're at it? Come on. Very good. Nice. I think he might be safe. Actually, no, there's a cabin range. Or maybe not anymore. Ah, there sadly is a cab left. So this kind of sucks. Rip Astrid? She's fine, I think. Fuck. Oh, maybe he'll live. I think he'll live, actually. I don't think there's anyone else who can go for him from that era. Oh, I need to check for hidden items. I think there is one. Let me check. Joffrey's... No. No, there is, actually. There's a arm scroll and a coin. But it's kind of hard because you don't have a rogue on this map. Ooh, I gotta clean up all of these guys this turn, because if I don't, then my Astrid will die. And I don't care that much about Astrid, but at the same time, I really want... I don't care about Astrid that much, but... Ooh, Joffrey's a little low. You okay there, Joffrey? Hopefully you are. I'm not gonna go out of my way to route the whole map, but at the same time, it's just not worth it to do this. To try and like maximize bonus experience. It's just not a good idea, I think. Hey, Bishop, maybe you can heal Joffrey? That'd be nice. Yeah, there's no playable healers in Act 2. That's probably why they gave you the bishops to begin with. It's kind of weird. Fucking Ricky Shaker. Yeah, Elincia's pretty much your only healer. If only they let sages, tier 2 sages use staves in Radiant Dawn. I think that would have fixed so much. It would have been so nice. Yeah, I know I said Elincia's a playable healer, but... Alright, let's move forward here. We just gotta stay out of this guy's range. So he has 9 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can hit here. So as long as we keep Joffrey out of this area, we should be fine. In theory. In theory. Yeah, she's the only healer in Act 2. Very annoying. How do I do the Mickey Shake? It's a Twitch thing. Are you going to use the Cav Squad in part 4? What is the Cav? You mean this army? I don't know. Most units in Joffrey's army don't really do much. I don't tend to do a lot with them. Maybe Joffrey sometimes. Hey chat, what did I miss? Not a lot. We haven't had any deaths this stream, but it's Act 2. I mean, it's limited how much you die in Act 2, am I right? Bro, Devdon is right there. Why didn't you heal? Want to use Joffrey? I use him sometimes, but not always. It kind of depends on how many spots I have on my roster. Yeah, there's a horse lair. I counted the movement range of the paladin before I moved in. I like to just drag him in with one of my green units. So I'm probably just going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can hit here and here. So this bush is actually safe for Joffrey. Hello, crossbow. How you doing? Hey, kill for Astrid. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, Astrid. Okay. If you guys want me to use Makalov, I should support him with Astrid. Just to piss you guys off. Is that going to make the Makalov crowd angry or happy? Hit points. Skill. What a dog shit unit. Oh my god. What a dog shit unit. Oh! Ow. What a bad unit, man. Try for arm scroll. Yeah, the arm scroll is located right two left of the fence that I'm right in front of. 1, 2, or 3 actually to the left of the fence. So it would be 1, 2, 3. So it would actually be around here. But I don't have a rogue in my army, so it's gonna be rough. Arm scrolls are nice for cash. I like them for that purpose. But yeah, I like to send my rebels through here because they absorb boulders. Really, Meg can't double auras? I will say though, I think people's fixation on doubling auras in Radiant Dawn is a bit overhyped. The auras are not that difficult to kill. Everyone's always like, double auras? Double auras? It's like, guys, the auras aren't that big a deal. Like, not everyone needs to double auras. It's fine to just hit the auras once. People sometimes treat the doubling auras like it's the only thing that matters. And it's like, it doesn't matter. And sometimes hitting the auras twice can be dangerous if you don't have Nihil, so... Yeah, they're a tiny portion of the game, but people obsess over those auras. I think it's more important to, like, can you kill white and red dragons in the 𝗥𝗍𝗂 map? I think stuff like that is far more important. Because those dragons are tough. Alright, so we'll, let's see, how likely is Joffrey to be able to... No, definitely not. Really, really want... I think that guy charges at you, though. I really do think he does. But I want to be careful with Joffrey here. I don't want to just rush in. Horse Slayer. Oh, right. I gotta kill him. Thank you. Yeah. Exactly, Micro. It's like, oh my god, this unit can double the aura for 8 times 2. And it's like, yeah, but I also have this unit that hits the aura really hard for like 20. Which is better. But yeah, it's I don't know. People get really caught up in, like, it's like, I don't know. In FE7, it's like, oh, he can use the 𝗏𝗡𝗀. I'm like, why do I care about the 𝗏𝗡𝗀? It's a shitty dark tone. People get caught up in the weirdest things sometimes. Oh shit, the Horse Slayer guy is still alive. This is not good. We gotta kill him. We gotta kill this guy. Makalov. Oh shit. Astrid, killer bow. Come on. Uh-oh. Makalov can crit him, and then he dies on the retaliation. Ooh, I think some units are gonna die next turn. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not good. Protect Joffrey. He's gonna kill a yellow unit probably, so it's fine. Yep, we gotta protect Paragon more than anything. Oh, thank you. I'm a yellow unit. Wow, thanks for the healing. So how much are we willing to risk for the speed ring, chat? I kind of just want to rush the boss down, but at the same time... Oh, he's moving. That's great. Oh, here comes the boulders. Eat rock. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Astrid. Oh. Oh, no. There's another one. No! My Paragon! Oh shit! He's. Oh! Oh shit! Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my goodness. Honestly, I could probably not kill these guys, I think. I think maybe it would be better for Kieran to just kind of hang around here and not do anything. Try to get the arm scroll. 1, 2, 3. It should be here. Or no, is it here maybe? I forget. Come on, DevDon, get a crit. Sorry, Donbed. Yes. Cool. Cool. One to the right of the healing tile. Okay. Yeah, I guess you might be right, actually. Oh, okay, Joffrey. I don't know if I feel safe going over there. It feels kind of weird. I think if I position Marsha here, maybe she can go and kill the archer next turn. That'd be nice. We have to kill this guy. Yellow units are going to kill the Speedwing? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, we'll have to heal up Astrid. We cannot lose the Paragon. The Paragon is so important. She's probably the most important skill, honestly. It will go to the... No, I do not think it goes to the convoy. Nor do I think the Speedwing goes to the convoy if the green units kill it. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. That sounds wrong. You could direct them not to attack. Yeah, but then they'll just stand still, and I need them. I need their help here. This map is such a slog without the yellow units. But I think I can direct them to attack the door, if I remember correctly. I hope I can. Pokemon, go, go, go to the polls! Ah! Yellow, yeah, and whenever yellow units fight, you get bonus experience. It's actually very nice. I get even more bonus experience if you keep a bunch of units alive, but, you know, can't win them all. Yeah, it's 10 years ago, man. They're absorbing a lot of rocks. I'm very proud of them. Six, 7 to the polls. Ha! I'll keep these guys alive for some bonus experience, I think. Kieran can just stand there and tank them, I think. Ooh, these longbow archers are scary down Ledge, man. I remember I lost my Joffrey here once because the lead gives +2 damage too, and like +50 hits, so can be very scary. Yeah, I'll keep these guys alive, I think, for bonus experience. Maybe I sacrifice Stebdon to just break down the door. 60 HP though. I wonder if I direct the yellow units to target the door. No, I can't do that actually. They will never target the door. Damn, Marsha, you're so shit, man. Now, is this where the Speedwing is? Yes. Could, in theory, move Joffrey up here, but I don't like the idea of doing that. Not in the slightest. Do not redeem the door. Sar, are you listening to me? Astrid and Marshall's had generational fall off. Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does. It's kind of sad. So we are developing a country, Sat. Maybe Makalo can help break open the door later. That'd be nice. Okay, nice. Marsha can actually help out here. I can have Joffrey go over here. Kill this armor knight. Any transfers? Yeah, my Joffrey has a defense transfer. Marsha has a glow up. Yeah, she looks good. I will give her that. But, the defense transfer makes Joffrey very strong. Oh, thank you. That bishop is probably dead on the next turn, though. Come closer, Halberdier. Come closer. I actually much prefer Marsha's older hairstyle. I guess she got a little longer hair in Radiant Dawn. Dude, why do they like chucking rocks at Astrid? Probably makes him unable to be one-shotted by the boss next chapter is in. I think so, actually. Can I kill the Halberdier next turn? Maybe I can. But Kieran is doing a great job here. He's just keeping all these guys at bay, ensuring we get bonus experience next chapter, which is nice. Do you care at all about Pokemon stuff? My friend sent Arnie in a TTRP about it, and I got a bunch of art. I don't know what a TTRPG is. I mean, I grew up with Pokemon. I'm a Gen 1 guy. I'm an old school guy. I wouldn't say like I spend a lot of time thinking about Pokemon, but you know, I enjoy it. Oh, oh, there we go. Arm scroll, nice. Tabletop. Can't say I've played a lot of it now. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it's something that I devote a lot of time to. I have played the card game though, if that's what you're talking about. I thought that was actually pretty decent at times. Don't worry, Astro will be fine. Alright, so do we just rush over here? We might take a steel longbow from this archer. That's what I'm worried about, but I think he'll be okay. My Joffrey has 20 defense. He'll hit us for 33, so that's 13 damage. But I don't think any of these other, like, I'm pretty sure none of the others will really pose a big threat to him, really. 11 damage. Yeah, I think we can go for the Speedwing, probably. Oh, he doesn't kill? Ah, shit, man. Maybe we can bait him into going for Joffrey. That'd be nice. Start breaking down the door with Devdon. You know, there weren't any Crimean revolts against the Crimean royalty while Ashford was in charge. Just saying! No, don't kill those units. Fuck off. Did he just steal my vulnerary? Can they do that? Or did he take a vulnerary from his friend? Thanks, Bishop Chan. Ah, now... Oh! Now I'll get the Speedwing for sure. It looks so stupid. Bishop Kun. Thank you, Bishop Kun. Oof. I think Devdon might be dead, guys. Oh! Fight like bear, like tiger. I mean, oof, 80% of this roster is not viable for the late game. But yeah, I don't want him to lose the. I don't want him to lose this Lances though. I think at this point, I'm probably just gonna direct the units to kind of hang out here. I think. I'll just continue with Devdon here. Can you see how many they have left? Oh, remaining 0. That's actually nice. So we're out of these now, which is nice. Yeah, you want to be careful. The axe user can one-shot the door. Yeah, but Kieran is busy holding off the units. Okay, we got the speed wing. Very nice. We'll send it to Convoy, I think. Actually, I could have given it to Marsha. Oh well, too late now. I don't want them too close to the door. They might block it. No, I meant if you give it to Marsha, I can have Marsha give it to someone during Elincia's Gambit. Or, because I don't think Joffrey shares his convo with Elincia, right? Brom Speedwing, for sure. Can we lure the longbow to jump down the wall? I think he will, yeah, look. Gotta get Kieran back into that heel hedge. If possible. Alright, now we can start breaking down the door. Not one step backward, be strong. The Duke will soon arrive with reinforcements. Stand strong or a little longer. Stand firm for the revolution. This guy is actually low-key kind of scary. Joffrey with the defense transfer will probably crush him, but still, you want to be... I'm thinking I might just send Joffrey in and try to kill him. If Joffrey can kill him in one shot, which I don't think he can, but... Let me see. How does Joffrey do against him? Yeah, he needs 1 damage. Hey, Astrid! Oh, no, wait. I just used her. He does charge at you. He does. So, rip Makalov, I guess. He needs 3 damage. Yeah, I'll probably just tell green units to go in front so they take the brunt of the damage. I think that's probably the best thing to do here. Goodbye, Rhythm. He won't get crit. I think once he steps off his gate, he'll be a lot better. Again, I wanna try to not kill these guys if possible. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Because if he moves off his throne, I think he loses the defense, and then I can kill him. He didn't mac over yet. Come the Daman donated $2. How long have the 3 units in Chapter 28 been in development? Oof, I don't know. It's relatively recent, actually. We have to hold out. The Duke is on his way! We'll be the heroes adored and showered with riches. Oh, shit! He killed him! Are we doing Elincia's Gambit today? I don't know. It's... Tuesdays, I don't like to stream super late because I just came home from like a big shift of work, and I don't know if I want to risk the run. We'll see. I'll see how I feel. Nice! More units, more experience. This is perfect, I think. Okay, so I'll need to chip him a little bit. Astrid, please come here. Oh, beautiful. Who said Astrid is useless? And there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do a perfect Joffrey's charge. Rebel forces, I'm Joffrey, commander of the Royal Knights of Crimea. Lay down your weapons and submit to the rule of law. Further resistance is futile. Her Majesty the Queen promises leniency and means you no harm. Listen to me, you must yield. Tch, what nonsense is this? Do you take us radiates? Our reinforcements will arrive shortly and your fate will be sealed. Death to the tyrant and our lapdogs. Grr, the Queen lives to serve you. Why can't you see that? Alright, you need to seize, right? Or do you just need to kill boss? Hit point, strength, skill, speed, rest. That's a good level. Oh, you need to seize? Can any seize, or is it Joffrey that has to do it? Duke Ludwig, where are our reinforcements? Ah. You can't rescue mounted units, my man. It's okay. Hopefully they'll go for the other riders instead of Astrid. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Maybe I can sack Marsha. Yeah, you know what? I don't really give a shit about Marsha. There you go. Also, I need to heal with Kieran. Look, guys, Paragon. No! No, don't go on the tile that Well. There goes my Paragon. I have no regrets. I've lived as I desired. I chose this. Oh, wow. Wow. Ah, rip deathless stream. There goes my Paragon. Please, kill the guy on the seize point. I beg of you. Dude, the green units are preventing me from seizing. Fuck. That's actually so annoying. Oh my god. Please get away. I don't think you can Paragon. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can seize after you kill a boss. I don't think you can seize with your counter movement. It's called Joffrey's charge, not yellow unit charge. Makalov next. You guys are monsters. Yeah. But hey, I got a decent chunk of bonus experience from all these units being alive. That's nice. Paragon. It's okay. We still have one Paragon left. Want to put Joffrey on the C spot? I didn't want him to get pelted by longbows. Alright, well, we tried. Sir, the rebels have been routed. Some managed to escape, but most have surrendered their weapons. General Joffrey. No sight of the 𝗏𝗏 regular sister. No, this was clearly a ruse. Duke 𝗏𝗏's main forces are most likely en route to the capital. But how? Quickly, rally the troops. We must return to Melior at once. Don't panic. They want us to act rashly. Settle down. We have contingency in place. Light the flares to notify the capital. Move, man. It's very likely we'll be ambushed on the way back to the capital. Don't let anything escape your notice. We may need an alternate route back to the capital. Some of our men send our men out to investigate the old highway. Those of you who remain, disarm the prisoners and tend to the wounded. Let's move, everyone. Oh, is it time for the haircut? Well, look at that. Someone's launched a flare, and from 𝗏𝗏 of all places, the emergency signal from Joffrey. As I suspected, the rebels were just a decoy, 𝗏𝗏. Thank you for your assistance. Hey, wait, are you telling me that you know about this all along? We knew the Duke was up to no good when he started making trouble there in our neighborhood. We got an unlit fight. Sorry. But if we had known about the decoys, we wouldn't have sent the royal knights to Castle 𝗏𝗏. I suppose I'm just surprised that Lord 𝗏𝗏, the supposed epitome of nobility, would so willingly sacrifice his followers. Why can't you say 𝗏𝗏? It's the same reason I say Miraim. You know, you play a pretty deep game, woman. We all do, wouldn't you say? Her Majesty is at Fort 𝗏𝗏. We're due to hear from her from any moment. I'll go check on that. Sharp as attack, aren't we? I think I'll excuse myself then. Actually, there's one more little thing I want you to wait here a little longer. If it all goes to plan, I'll be back shortly with your payment. Then you may do as you wish. And if it doesn't go as planned, then set out for Fort 𝗏𝗏 and alert the Queen. I'll also send a message to Joffrey. Thank you. Very well, time for a nap. Oh boy. It's time for the haircut! Ah, 𝗏𝗏's barber shop. Just where I needed to go at this time of day. Well, any news from the Queen Elincia? What? What? You? Yes, it was me. My machinations lay undetected for years, for I am a master of this. I was very hurt by how cruelly you manipulated my lady. Am I not easily wounded? Lord 𝗏𝗏, how did you... My lady, I am certain to know of any and all facts that concern your activities, my dear lovely Lucia. Oh yes, it was quite some time ago that I was informed of both this place and your network of shadowy assistants. Ah, I would like to know one more thing, something only you are aware of, where the Queen is currently hiding. Good luck finding that out. Perhaps a little place called 𝗏𝗏? All that foolishness, ruses, the informers, the secret flight from the palace, ha ha ha. All that effort wasted. Is that so? I can see that my lady still retains secrets. Would it trouble you so much to tell them to me? To you, Lord 𝗏𝗏? I'm afraid there's nothing to tell. Lady Lucia, I'm done with these games. You'll tell me whatever I wish to know, but I believe I already know your secret. We shall see. Your secret is, you look better with short hair. Time to snip, snip, snip. Ooh, look at all that bonus experience. Nice. All right, guys. I do not think...
Having anticipated Queen...
I think we will save this for Friday. I am tired. I don't want to risk the run. But we can always do a meme review break. Yeah, it's not a good idea for me to play while tired. Alright, we got 3 memes to show off. I have got strangely fond of the Mickey Shaker. Worst Paladin of Dane versus worst Paladin of Crimea. Oh my god, they are similar. Fiona's just much tankier. America according to FEU. Oh, we already did this one. Alright guys, let's do a short Q&A before I check out. We'll do Elincia's Gambit on Friday. Fun little stream. Thank you so much for your donations and all your contribution. You guys are always generous. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. We'll go raid Jop after this. He's playing Path of Radiance. 𝗚𝗲𝗂𝗀 𝗂𝗄𝗂, would bonus experience less Ironman Maniac mode run of a Path of Radiance be a hard challenge? It'd be harder for sure. I don't know how much harder it would be though. You don't get much bonus experience in Maniac mode, so it would only result in a few less levels. It would definitely make me not stealth though, that's for sure. Ever play Eternal Poison? Blonde witch protag with Demon Dog Companion? No, I can't say I have. Can I send you art? Of course you can. I'm done reviewing memes, so save it for next stream. But yeah, of course you can send me art. Did you know that Raphael and Leanne can, despite their 0% strength growth, level strength through 4 stats of bonus experience? I did. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. What was the decision for making Chapter 8 a split route mission? I wanted to do it in original Underland Saga, but we ran out of time. I always wanted you to choose which house to attack. Who's the weakest paladin to you? I mean, Fiona. As someone who's yet to play Underland Saga, would you recommend waiting now or waiting for Definitive Edition? You might appreciate Definitive Edition more if you play original first. But I think you can do whatever you want. Have you caught up with the Bleach anime? I did. Let's not spoil it, but that last episode was insane. Holy shit. My girl 𝗷𝗲𝗄𝗂 finally getting some much needed attention. I love 𝗷𝗲𝗄𝗂. I think she gets way too much hate. Anyway, guys, I think that's it from me. I'm gonna sign off. I'm very, very tired. Oh yeah, I'm a big Bleach fan. I grew up watching Bleach as a teenager. The last arc of Bleach has been such a treat. My goodness, the animation quality is insane. You know, so here's the thing about 𝗷𝗲𝗄𝗂. I actually think she would be a more... I actually think it would be... I think she'd be less hated if Kubo hadn't put those giant melons on her. I feel like it's all people care about with her. It's like just titties, 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 titties. I think she's a very sweet girl. I think she's a very sweet character. I like how she protects Ichigo. It's very sweet. But it's just like Kubo sadly just had to give her massive knockers. So it's like it's all everyone ever focuses on. Anyway, guys. Yeah, it's a bit of insecurity, I think. I can see why people don't like her, though. She screams Kurosaki-kun a lot, but I don't know. I think she's sweet. Bleach Boy 29. Yeah, that checks out that you like Bleach. But yeah, like, she got the Nami treatment in One Piece. You know what that is. Anyway, guys. I'm signing off. See you guys Friday. Let's go raid Job. Say hello to me. Say hello to Job from me. And say basado when you enter his chat. Take care, guys. Good night. Love you.